everybody. How y'all doing? Who we got here? I'm gonna blow up the screen today. Cause I hate when I go back to look at my videos. I don't like how I have to look off to the side because I'm trying to look at a device. So I'm gonna blow it up on a computer and see how it goes. Hey Gubs girl. How you doing? Chris said, welcome to his Gamma's world. Please hit the like button, guys, as you come in. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed. And if you are not a member, which it looks like almost everybody here so far is a member, grab a membership. Let's see. Hey, Carla. How you doing, Carla? Say, hey, Gamma and everyone. Let's see. Hey, beautifully healed. How are you? Let's see here. Okay. All right. I think I might have it together. I'm going to try doing that. I think I always I feel like I'm talking to y'all when I look at myself, but I'm just going to blow it up. Zoom in. And then there we go. Okay. So everybody speaking, I think we're ready for winter break. Lord, because work was working. Oh, you ready for oh yeah, because your job you have winter break. That's right. What? I live in Wisconsin. I ain't never ready for no winter break because winter breaks for me means ice, snow. Oh, y'all, I can't take it. Why? I'm always like, Mom, why did y'all stop here? My dad was from Mississippi and my mom was from Memphis. So why did y'all have to stop here out of all of the places? Man, everybody else living their best life in those states with that nice weather. I guess. Let me see. I'm gonna just walked in from the airport. Oh, okay. You just made it back. Good. You've been traveling the last couple days. That was a quick trip. Do y'all have closures like we do? No, we don't normally have closures like y'all do because it take a lot. Oh, you mean for winter break? Yeah, we have. You don't have the breaks like regular, but like closures due to weather. We don't really it have to be like below zero, and you got to be like below zero and with a wind chill factor. Like they don't really recognize like below zero just alone. Like if the wind is not high, that means you can still go to school. If it's a blizzard and it's a winter advisory, like a lot of ice, and they have to worry about parents getting to school, they'll do a closure for that. But other than that, no, we used to it. Now y'all, on the other hand, I know that y'all, if y'all have any inkling of anything even coming, y'all start closing stuff down. But we don't like that here. I used to close when my kids was I used to close it down for myself. I'm not getting ready to get out there and that. Or I'm not letting my kids go out there and that stuff, but they are open. Hey, Lady Charisma, how you doing? They'll shut it down with the first drop of snow. Yeah, that's how it is with those southern states. Y'all not used to that. So, like, I know y'all will close the whole town down. Stores will start closing. Malls are closed. Jobs are closed. But these here, they're like, you'll be okay. You know what to do. Let me see. Snow and ice. Yeah, it gets icy. Like, you be sliding. Like, you do a 360 if those trucks. But normally, the trucks will make it out in time to get the roads done, like the sidewalks. It's up to us to get our sidewalks done, and like it's strict laws on making sure you have your sidewalks done so people can get through, and like mailmen and stuff like that. But those streets, they normally, if it start, most of the time it's always like a nighttime thing where it starts, and those trucks know when to come in, and they'll start go salting. They'll start to go salting down the streets. Where y'all are, y'all don't, when stuff like that happen for y'all don't have enough trucks. That happens to us, so we have enough trucks. Y'all don't have enough trucks to send the trucks out, so that means they have to close y'all down so that the trucks y'all do have get a chance to come out. So that's kind of the reason why y'all have to close things down. Right, Chris, because I'm not driving in that. I don't care what they say. What's open? I'm not going to risk my life. I don't care what I'm used to. Yes, welcome to the men's panel night, which is the men's room tonight, y'all. Hi, Carla. Stopping by to say hi. Thanks for stopping by to say hi, Carla. Yes, it's the men's room. Hopefully some of the men will come in. We don't know. But the topic is trust until you give it a reason not to. And so we're going to go on with the topic. Hopefully we'll get some of the men in the building. They can give their input on it. And if not, we're just going to talk about it. I know that everybody has been in a situation where they have trust someone too soon, or someone has not trusted you. I know everybody has some kind of relation to that. Let me see. There's a meeting in the men's room, right? He said that's cute. That's cute, Chris. You know, I mean, constantly trying to do a play on words with stuff. That's cute. Mm-hmm. Yes, if they don't come in, you know, men like to be late. If they don't end up coming in, then they could catch on a replay. They could catch us on a replay. So let y'all start. Let's go ahead and get started by saying, if you ever been in a situation where you had trust issues with someone else, or someone having trust issues not being able to trust you. For the people, we got 11, or let me see how many we got. Okay, we have 10 people in the chat. So we have 10 people in the chat. So let me know if you've ever been in a situation where trust was actually an issue. And it could be in a relationship, and I guess it could be like maybe you couldn't trust somebody on your job or something, or anywhere. Like, it could really be a situation with anything. But most of the time, I can't say for sure. I'm not going to say for sure most of the time. I'm going to say a lot of the times when you hear trust, it's normally in relationships. That's where we're kind of used to hearing, like, the one, whichever significant other didn't trust or couldn't trust that one or whatever it was. So we all probably at some point of our life, a lot of us, it happened when we're younger, but I don't know, I guess it could go on forever if that person has that kind of personality that allows trust issues to kind of overcome them and become a part of their behavior. That can happen with anybody, I'm gonna assume. But the thing is that I looked up a lot of the stuff that I'm about to talk about tonight, and it's like, should you trust? Hey, Surette, should you trust? So, like, I was like, should you go in? Like, because I always say, well, I'm gonna trust somebody until they give me reason not to. But they said, based on personal experience and the behavior of others, it's wise to build trust gradually. That's what they said, allowing relationships to develop over time while remaining aware of potential red flags. Let me say that again, because I was like, that's true. Like, because I was always like, well, if they never did nothing to me, why would I have a problem with it? I'm going to go trust them, and I'll see later if they do something to me. And I do kind of still hold a stance to that, because what people have with other people don't mean they have to have that. But it was interesting. Simply based on personal experience and the behavior of others, it's wise to build trust gradually, allowing relationships to develop over time while remaining aware of potential red flags. And I was like, hey, Josie, how you doing? Hey, Carla. Carla, did I already speak to you? Or I'm thinking about the other Carla. I got two Carlas up in here. It's mixing me up. Okay. So I was like, that is just so true. Like, should we be out here just willy-nilly giving our trust until somebody prove us? Because nothing can happen that is a negative thing if we do what they say by building trust gradually. Like, nothing bad can happen from us doing that. And then at that time, we have given things enough time to develop over, a certain amount of time, and then we're still remaining aware of red flags. And like, this is gonna take me back to what Beautiful Hill said. Let me tell y'all what she said. What I remember her always saying. Hey, cute your wife, Vicky Gale. Hey, you want to believe, right? But let's go back to, okay, I remember Tanya said this before. She said that when she's in a relationship with someone, like an intimate relationship with someone, she said that she goes slow in that situation, because she said that she doesn't want to get in her feelings, because if she gets in her feelings right away, the feelings are going to mask what would have normally been red flags had she not gotten her feelings. And I remember her saying that, and I kind of stuck with that. I was like, yeah, that's true. Like, that is the thing that normally happens when you start to like somebody. If in an intimate relationship, they can do some things, but your consideration, or your I don't know, the way you normally would take things in will be a little bit different, because you're wanting that situation. And so you're not coming in it with you'll come into it with a different lens. So if you're in it with a lens of love, then it's going to mask, it's going to hide, things like that. So I was like, yeah, that is true. I'll take my time anyways. But I didn't know why I was taking my time. But when Tanya said that stuck with me, I was like, maybe that's the reason why I feel the way I feel. That must be it. because maybe I was trying to make sure I guard that, and so I was just like, nope, I'm gonna take it slow because of that. So that's like, but that still contradicts what I was saying. I was like, I always like treat people. I mean, I think that I can trust them until they show me different. But when I read this and they said, nope, it depends on their personal experiences, their behavior. And if this is their behavior, this is the behavior, then okay, then how can you go in it just with a blind eye saying, nope, 100% trust until you show me? Like you already said, you get ready to knock off all those red flags. When in all actuality, we should be giving a little so that we can let that time determine what happens, and our lens will stay open to if we see any red flags where we can receive that for our own good. So I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I was like, okay, got that. I got that. Then I'm gonna go right into like the 5 keys, or was it 5? I don't even know if it's 5. No, 7 of them. These 7 keys are points to consider, and I thought these were interesting. Points to consider is assess the track record. That's kind of like what we just said. Assess the track record. Look at how someone has behaved in the past. Consistency in their actions can indicate reliability, and that's kind of like what we said. That's like um, um, waiting and assessing something, which is smart. You want to assess anything you want to. You want to go look at houses before you buy one. You want to drive a car first before you buy it. You want to research a job before you apply. So I'm like, that's true. Okay, so we should really be assessing. And I'm speaking, these are all opinions, y'all, right? No therapist or nothing like that to give concrete things out here, but I just go based on my opinion, what makes sense to me. Then y'all get the information and say, okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. No, it don't make no sense, and then we can just go by that. But yes, so yes, that makes sense. So you're assessing the track record when you meet somebody, or if it's somebody you already know, and you decide that trust is going to be a thing that you feel like you should put in that person. They're saying assess the track record, at least assess the track record, so that you can have some kind of idea. Even if they don't ever show you that, you still know the capabilities based on the track record. Big come out these bushes. We value your opinion truly. Yes. Okay, so number 2 was open communication. Open communication, they're saying, is one of the keys to consider with trust. Okay, open communication, honesty, transparent conversations help, but trust, I'm sorry, helps trust. It creates a solid foundation. So the open and transparent conversations help in open communication because it builds the solid foundation. Like you kind of know where each other are coming from based on what they say. That's if you know what they're saying is truth. They're like, you can't, it ain't like you can believe whatever somebody say. But through conversations and knowing a little bit about a track record, if you're able to get one, things like that help to build a foundation. And boundaries. Boundary was, well, I was like, not that definitely. When you're learning to trust somebody, boundaries are so important. Boundaries, establishing and expecting and respecting boundaries is crucial. It can be it could be a lot of damage to the relationship if you overstep those boundaries. So we got assessing the track record of the person, making sure you have open communication, making sure you're setting boundaries and making sure nobody's overstepping them. We got those 3 components so far, and then we have gut feelings. And I was like, see, that gut feeling will get you in trouble, because if you ignore that gut feeling, because most of the time that's what we ignore to get what we want. We ignore that because God, I believe that God gives us that gut feeling, and we just keep on going because we don't want that. In our mind, we want something else, so we ignore, go get an Alka-Seltzer, and we good because we don't want that to be the thing. So they were saying that gut feelings is something that you can feel. It's worth exploring those feelings. Like if you feeling it, even if you said you don't want to say, well, my gut feeling said it, that's it. If you said, okay, I feel this, I'm going to at least explore it and not just to ignore it. Don't just ignore it. At least explore it, because it could be what's telling you what you're ignoring because you want to think something else. Let me see. Accepting the track record is huge. Yes. Absolutely. Like if you don't want to accept that because you're not seeing that in that person right then that's gonna help you to just look over what that is. And sometimes I think you can look over what that is, because I don't believe that just because something happened with other people, it has to happen with everybody else. But if you keep your red flags open, you'll be open enough to see if you can see those behaviors like stacking. You'll be able to build on that. Plus, that gut feeling. Do men have that? I wonder, do they have that? I wonder, do they have that, man? If they don't catch the live stream, they better jump in those comments later and let us know. Man, if you're on a replay, you're listening to this, we want you to put in the comments, do you have gut feelings about something? Gut feelings is discernment, right? That's the God-given discernment that He's giving us about things. Let me see. Agree, could your wife say, oh, yep, that gut feeling is discernment. That's the name of it. That is the name of it. Okay, let me see. Oh, set by on my computer. Then she said they better. Swenson, they better. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit more about gradual trust. Like gradual. Okay, best to trust in increments. And I was like, right. I don't know how you're supposed to determine, like, I'm gonna do this, that, now, this, that. I don't think you can really put a date on it. I think that's what they mean by allowing behaviors over time. And I guess based on the amount of time you spend around somebody, talking to them on the phone, being around them, talking to them on the phone, or whatever communication you have with them, just making sure that it's a gradual trust. You're doing that in increments. Start with small disclosures to see how the other person responds. Like, don't just put it all out there. Like, you can start with really small things. It doesn't have to be, first of all, you don't ever have to feel like, oh, I like this person, I trust them, I got to spill my guts out. You'll never have to feel like that anyways. But if you feel like this is the person you want to build trust with, they're saying do that in small increments, and then you'll be able to see what the response is based on that. If you're doing something small and you can kind of see that the response was kind of like, I know I can't trust that no more, then at least you didn't spill everything and everything is out on the table. So just do it in small increments while you're building that trust. Intuition equals always pay attention. Pay attention, right? Always pay attention to your intuition, like that discernment, like that what do they call it? That gut feeling, all of that. All of that. Like, you just always paying attention. Even in, like, not to be on guard all the time, but like if we're giving it to them in increments and we're just letting it flow and we're not putting it all out there, then we're able to use our intuition. We can pay attention to that, put it into play. It can let us know, you know what, if you feel this, do this. Or you feel this way, move this way. We got to listen to our intuition. Hi, Geraldine. How are you? Let me say, hey, Miss Two. How you doing? Y'all hit that like button as y'all come up in here. We're talking about trust. Trust until you have reason not to. We got to decide if we should do that, if that's the thing. Should we be doing that? Let me see. I learned that never tell how bad your relationship was in the next. Oh, but who is that? Ladisha. Ladisha, is that right? Ladisha Reese, I hope I said that right. Right, Ladisha. Like, I know so many people, I always advise people not to do that. I always do that, but because I'm like, I've never been in especially in a relationship, I've never felt like I should reveal anything that happened in the last relationship. And some people feel like that's a way of bonding with their relationship. They feel like okay, good. Okay, Lanisha, I'm glad I said it right. Okay. My mom tells me that still, because I think if you don't know who you're dealing with, you don't know if they'll hold it against you. You don't know. I think like this when we talk about relationships, and I wish some of the men, damn, Mark right there. Look at Mark. What's up, give out your, hey, Mark, I was just getting ready to say, man, Mark, you got to tell me if you agree with this. I've always said people can hold it against you, right? Right, the men know what not to do. Exactly. I'm always saying, I've never been in an abusive relationship, but I know some women may have been in an abusive relationship. So they'll be like, you know what? We are in a new relationship. I ain't taking no stuff. My last relationship, he thought he could do this, he could do that. And I'm looking like, why you want to tell the man what you put up with? Like, why you want to let him know that you might say I was with him for 2 or 3 years and it happened. So now I think, Mark, you let me know if this is true. I think a man takes that like this. I think they say, oh, so I got 2 to 3 years to do that if I wanted to, or even if I don't want to do that, I know you able to take something because this, what I'm about to give you, ain't gonna be nothing like putting your hands on you. So you saying that, okay, I might be able to cheat on you for 2 or 3 years, you'll be good. Or I might be able to talk crazy to you for 2 or 3 years, you should be good. I think it's laying it out on the table of what they can get away with, and vice versa. Even when men say, well, yeah, she never cooked. She never cooked. She didn't clean up. She didn't do none of that. She would never do this. She would never do that. Okay, that's letting the woman know, like, when y'all talk about anything, she gonna be like, okay, you mad about me cooking, but don't start acting crazy about me cooking. You let her get away with 2 or 3 years without cooking. So I feel like you mess up the boundaries. You mess up the boundaries. You put too much information out there. You include something that has nothing to do with y'all, and you, like Sarit said, they're going to use that against you. Not like they don't have to even be vindictive. They just put it in their mind that I can get away with this. Just like on a job, you can have a job and somebody tell you, yeah, we'll never have to work. We just put the thing on voicemail and that picks up the phone and we'll never have to work. And a person's mind that don't want to just do right, in their mind they're gonna be thinking, oh, I don't even have to work on this job. I just do whatever. So I think all of that pre-conversation about past relationships, I have never ever agreed on that. Like, none of my relationships have ever known about the next. Like, that's not important. Let me see. Could your wife said agreed. Ladisha, that's your past, and it's the past. Why do that really matter? I don't see why that matter. But it backfires, right? Carla said, I have learned that too, Ladisha, right? What's up, Mark? Sarah said, Chris said, hey, Mark. Hello, 16 people. Let me see. We got 22 people in here. 22. We probably had 16 when you said it. I'm sorry. Okay, Gerald said, hello, 16 people. Mark said, what's up, Chris? These days, I said, no, right, you can't say nothing. What's up, Sir Red? What's going on, Carla? I don't know nothing about domestic violence. No, that's just a question. No, the question mark was that when a female comes into, if you go into a relationship with someone, and when you're in a relationship with the person, if the person tells you, like, I was in a past relationship, we broke it off because they didn't respect me. I feel like they didn't respect me. We're in a relationship for 5 years. I could never get that person to respect me. Do you feel like you can just take that and go with it, or do you keep that? And as a man, do you keep that in the back of your mind? We're trying to think if men and women think the same way in that respect. Do y'all keep that in? Because that's what I think anybody would do. I don't even think you have to be male or female. I think in a relationship, I think that people keep things like that in the back of their mind to use for later purposes, whether it's going to be to verbally bring it back up or to know how they can move. Let me see. Right. Yeah, I wasn't talking about like per se. I was just thinking as like something that happens while people break up. Hey, Tea Time with Chrissy. Chrissy, we're talking about trust. It's about trust, but let me make sure I'm going down because y'all know I'll be late. It goes back to what keeps a man. Boom, 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 boom. Let me go. Hey, is that raw? I see the gorillas. Wait, hold on. That must mean 2 hours up here. Yeah, hey, 2 hours, you made it in. Okay. Let me see. 2 hours here. Cassie said, good evening. Good evening. Men, what makes a woman a keeper? Oh, Chris wants to know what makes a woman a keeper up in here. Let me drop the link for anybody who wants to come up. So, Mark, or anybody in the chat, this is anybody. Do y'all agree with me with that? Do y'all think that if you're in a relationship and if you tell them something about your past relationship, that they can either use that against you by bringing it up later, or either letting that information you gave them dictate some of their behavior because they feel like those are the things that you would put up with in your past. You put up with that, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Do y'all think people think like that once you give them information? That's what I want to know. I dropped the link for anybody who wants to come up. Like you get her, or make sure keep her. Okay. Tell me if anybody believes that. Anybody else believes that? Y'all let me know. Because I really think that if you start opening up your mouth about stuff, hey, Teron.
What up, Gamma? What up, chat? What up, everybody?
Yes. Were you listening in to Raw?
I heard some of it before I clicked it on it. Before I clicked on.
Okay, I was asking. We was talking about trust, and we was going through like the key points to consider when trying to see if you can trust someone or like developing trust between two people. So let me see. Don't tell them ish. They'll definitely use it against you. I think so too. I was asking, yes, I want to know what makes okay. So I was asking, what do you think about like when you meet somebody and if you meet somebody like today and if they tell you, okay, I was with a man and he was always not working. He never worked. Like I couldn't get him to work. I couldn't get him to do this. I couldn't get him to do that. And they tell you, and I was in that relationship for like 5 years and I just don't want to go down that road no more. Okay, so later on in your relationship with her, do you think in a man's mind, do they keep that? Because I think it happens with everybody. But do you? I want to know, like in a male's mind, do y'all keep that in the back of your head for like if things might come up in the future, you lose your job, and then she try to spaz out on you? Do y'all keep that in your pocket? Like, hold on, you spazzed on
Yeah,
me. I only been out of work for 2 weeks, and that man was out for 2 years. You didn't have all the energy for him.
yeah. I feel like it go both ways, but everybody do that. Like, but it depends on how you do it because like I'm gonna be up here open book for real. Like I do that. I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like the same thing. Like
Yeah,
I just feel like people will they'll use it against you, but it's how they use it against you. Like
it's
it depends
how
on
right. Mm-hmm.
if it's not in no malicious way, like I'm not just gonna just come over here and do the things just because you let this guy get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I did like in my situation, like I'm gonna tell y'all like for real, like I was on the verge. I was like all right, why we can't do marriage counseling and stuff like that or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she told me before in her past, I'm like, you told me before in your past that it was you who tried to get marriage counseling with your husband, and he didn't want to do it. Like he ain't even like do half the stuff that I do for you. Like you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like so I
Yeah.
did, but I wasn't using it in no bad way. I was just using it in an example. And
Right.
then she said the same thing, like what you just say, like, oh, I'll never tell nobody else nothing about me because like they just use it against you and stuff like that. But I'm like, it's not,
Yeah.
it's just an example, like I don't know.
That is
I
an example of how it is, and that's why I tell. That's why I was just telling them as a female, I've never understood why people bring up past relationships. Because have you ever, and in turn, have you ever been in a situation where you told a female something about the past and they brought it back up on you?
yeah, the same thing happened with me too, like with
And
that
see,
too.
that's what I'm
So it's
saying.
like,
That's what happens when we do that.
yeah,
That's why I don't believe in doing that because it's if you might be trying to be vulnerable, just giving some information, thinking you opening up the lines of communication, you trying to build trust. But in the long run, and if you see how you said you wouldn't even try to do it in a malicious way. And look what
right,
happened.
right.
She still took it that way. And
And
then
I'm gonna tell you
probably,
what else she said too, though. It made sense what she said,
yeah,
but I'm like, it just wasn't. I wasn't using it like that though. But like what she was like, I told you the things that happened in my past, so you would know how to treat me, so it would not be going down like that and stuff like that. But I'm like, I'm not using that against you to go back and do stuff like that to like I know how to treat you, but I'm just telling you
right,
like you told me before that you tried counsel you was the one who wanted counseling over here, but now you telling me that you don't want to do counseling. And then it
right,
come up later, like after I leave and everything else, now you want to talk about doing the counseling and stuff like that. And I'm just sitting there like, man, like, I don't
yeah.
know. But like I don't know.
Do you think women? Do you think because I don't believe that you can tell people. I don't believe in that no more. But you tell me what you think. Do you believe that people can literally tell somebody how to treat them? Do you think it should be a thing where you tell them how to treat you, or a thing with finding someone, spending the time to see if you're compatible, to see if they already know how to treat you? Like based on like, because do you feel like you need a female to tell you how to treat them, or do you feel like you already know how to treat a woman, or do
That's
you
just
think
like
it's
saying that you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. Like you can tell somebody all day how to treat you, but they ain't gonna make them treat you right like
that's
that. You
what
know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
thinking. Does
Yeah,
that
so
really
you
work?
can't. Nah, I don't think that work by telling somebody, hey, treat me like. If that was the case, everybody be doing that. Like it'd
Right.
be
You just
working.
tell somebody and that'll be it. That's what I'm looking like.
Yeah,
I don't think
that
it's a matter
ain't.
to be telling you how to treat. I think we got to spend time to see if we're compatible. And then if
Right,
there's too
right.
many glitches there that we're not compatible, then you just move based on that incompatibility, not based on if you was able to hear me correctly, understand English, and try to present yourself in a way that really ain't you.
Yeah, because in the beginning, you know, you meeting everybody representation, like
Right.
represent, like you ain't meeting that person for real. Like
Exactly.
you don't really know about that person for real until like something pop off for real, and then you be like, oh, all right, this who you really are.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Some people got some questions. Let me see here.
Man, why y'all fellas be doing me like that too, man? Like I'm always hopping up here, y'all be leaving me solo dolo up here. But
Is
it's
Mark,
all gravy, baby. I don't care. Let's get it.
Maybe Mark just got here. Maybe he coming up. He just got here right before you. He might come up. Let me see. Okay. Chris wants to know when you find a female, what makes you feel like she's a keeper?
Oh, hmm. You don't know that off the rip from finding her to know if she the keeper. Like you just said, it go by like for me, it'd be like to see if we compatible. Like we gonna go on some dates. Like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you some questions and you feel me? How you was brought up, how you was raised, how you think about stuff. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I look at it, I got it. I'm gonna answer a simple way of answering that for Chris. Like
Yeah.
what I look at a lot of times is like how you treat your mama and your daddy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like how you treat your mama and your daddy. Unless you got some mama daddy issues, some real issues that just like some stuff that's going on there, like where it's like not reconcilable between you and your parents, like some toxic parents or something. But like, yeah, I look at it like how you treat your mama and your daddy, like, because if you treat your mama and your daddy any kind of way, like you're gonna do me dirty, boy. And how you treat your friends and stuff like that, like how you treat the people that be there in your life, like that be there for you for real.
Right. Now, future wife says yes and no. Only because some men really care about what. Now that's I believe that too, Q Joe White. But it's just that since you don't know if it's that kind of person or not, it still will be hard to determine. I guess because she making a good point. She said only because some men care about what you've been through, they want to. Oh shoot! Oh, they want to know so they won't trigger that hurt. I believe that could be
Facts,
um
and that's what I was talking about. That's what I didn't come at her in no bad way that made you bring up the past on no bad stuff. I just use an
yeah,
example because that was your husband and I'm your husband now. So it's like, but whenever you go there, the women will tell you too quick, like, why you can't talk about the past? Like, because you know we hitting on some pointers right here. Like, you feel
right,
me?
right.
You trying to dodge that jump, but
Chris
it
wants to
is
know
what
how
it
long
is.
was you married to her?
Shit, 5 months.
Yeah.
5 months.
Let me see. Let's see. Indigo says Chris. Oh, Mark is coming for the panel. Hey, Mark.
What's good? What's good? What's up,
What's going
T-Raw?
on, Mark? What's good, bro?
Can't
Yeah.
call it. I can't call it.
What you think about that, Mark? What do you think about telling people the backstory of your prior relationships?
Um,
Say grunt ain't coming from me. Oh, he
I
coming.
don't know. I mean, if it's brought up, then I mean, it can be a discussion if it's brought up. But I mean, I wouldn't just bring it up. I feel like that might be a bad look, just to
Mm-hmm.
to bring it up out out the blue. I mean,
Right.
if we talking about it, then yeah. But that's me. I mean, I wouldn't just bring it up.
Do y'all do that? Do y'all find yourself doing that in your relationships? Like actually like having a time where you just spill like both of y'all might just be telling like what y'all past, like what y'all try to prevent with the new relationship based on some things y'all went through your old relationships. Do y'all have those conversations? Is that like a normal thing y'all do, or has it happened but not on a regular, or what?
Mm. Oh, repeat it one more time for me.
Like like is it a norm for y'all? Like if you meet somebody new that you like kind of sit down and talk about, you allow an open space to talk about your past relationships and regular conversation. Like do you because a lot of people like set out to say like tell me about they literally say tell me about your past relationships. Do y'all ever do that? Have y'all ever did that?
I never did that.
I
I'll
mean,
let a woman just come off and tell me. Like I ain't never just asked that.
Yeah.
yeah, I think it just. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't bring it up unless it's the conversation happened to it just happened to fall like that. Like I wouldn't bring that up. Like
And it
Yeah.
got to be a serious relationship, somebody I'm taking serious too.
Right.
And Cassie asked, she said, "Too raw, so you're not married no more?" No, I'm not married no more, y'all.
Nope. He announced on his page the other day, about 3 days ago, that he's a free man. Cassie said, Turah, pre-marriage question. If your woman lied and went on a 5-day trip, upon her return, she admits being out of town, would you continue the relationship, or is the trust gone?
Hold on, what you say now?
She said a pre-marriage question. If a woman lied and went on a 5-day trip, upon her return, she admits being out of town, would you continue the relationship? I guess maybe she didn't tell the person or not, or whoever. This is just a general question. She said, if your woman went out of town and didn't tell you, it looks like didn't tell you, but told you about the trip upon her return, is that trust broken?
That'd be like a
Yeah, I think it's broken, but like it ain't nothing that I don't think it like can't be like restored there again. Like anything can be restored, but like it'd be hard for me to trust you again though. I ain't gonna lie, like for real, like cause it wouldn't be. I just feel like what you lying for.
yeah. What you lying for? Yeah.
Like if you ain't had nothing to hide, you
Right.
lying. Like you was getting that back blue eye, something was going on for you. Then you want to come tell me about it? You should have kept that shit to
Yeah,
yourself.
you should have kept it to
Right.
yourself. Yeah, at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should have kept it to yourself. Cause now it's gonna be hard. I am gonna look at you kind of sideways, for
Right.
real. And that's pre-marriage. So that you mean that's like before marriage. So
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be hard for me to stand up there and tell you I do. Like for
Right.
real.
Beautiful Hill said, I tell people when I first meet them, when do the real you show up? Because this is your representative, right? But time you ask them that means they're going to keep the representative a little bit longer because you're going to scare them into letting stuff out. They're going to be like, wait, I'm going to give it another week or two now. Put me on the spot.
The representative go away like when you go to that they family get-togethers and stuff like that.
Mhm.
You start to see you could that's if they ain't inviting you to the barbecues and the grandma's on Sunday to dinner stuff like that, like they representatives still present, and they not trying to put that person. They ain't trying to put they true self in front of you right now.
Okay.
Mm.
Hey, Caitlin.
That's what
Cassie
I
said,
say.
oh, Mark, she wants you to answer that question too. Oh, Mark did. He did. He said, yeah, what's going on? He believes something got to be going on. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to scroll down. Y'all be getting on me about keeping up. And they're gonna say, Chris, you have to teach people how to treat you, what you accept and what you don't accept. And they're gonna think you got to treat them. I mean, that you got to teach them. What you think about that? Tura already. Did you hear Tura's answer with that, Mark? Tura said he feels like you can't teach somebody to nothing like that. You have to let the time go by, spend the time with them to see if you're compatible. And I agree with that. What you think, Mark?
About how to treat her.
Yeah, can if you meet somebody, can they tell you how to treat them? Do you feel like you need for them to like tell you?
Absolutely not. I feel like that's in you. You know what I mean? If it's in
Yeah,
you, to treat a woman the right way. I mean, it got to be in you. That's what I'm saying. It got to be
yeah,
in you.
yeah. Hey,
You
Heaven
know what
said,
I'm saying?
right.
That's how I feel about that.
Because I think that's such a human thing. Like that's why I always say that I can't stand when the first thing that turned me off from talking to anybody as soon as they start asking me, so what you looking for? That is the most irritating. What do you think? Do you think I want somebody who don't work a job? Do you think I want somebody to cheat? Do you think I want somebody to lie? Like I want the whole human thing that all humans want to be happy in a relationship. I get so mad when they say what you looking for. What are you talking about? The same thing that everybody who's not in a relationship that desire a relationship is looking for. I think it's across the board. I think
Yeah,
that's such a
I can
general
vouch for
question.
that.
I definitely believe that. What'd you say, Mark?
You don't feel like that's a valid question?
That is, to me, it's not a valid question because what kind of answer are you looking for? Because what
But
if
okay, but you said the same thing everybody else looking for.
I
But
think everybody is looking for a general, like what can I say other than the things that everybody wants? You want somebody who's considerate. You want somebody who is loyal. You want somebody who's honest. You want somebody who can take care of themselves to contribute to a household if you are in a household with them. You want someone that is a good communicator. Like once you say all the basics of what's out there, what in specific can you say like about something that you're looking for? It's like all the basic
I
stuff
mean,
that everybody want to be happy.
it might just be conversation worthy. You know what I'm saying? Just a conversation. You talking about like a first date type thing? Is it like
Yeah.
a first?
Yeah, when I first meet, well, no, and it's always like the first question, period. It's like the first question, and I just get so irritated with. I'm like, I'm sick of repeating that same thing. It's the same thing all the time.
But you repeat it
Every
to
day the same
a
thing.
different person though. Like it ain't. It's a different person though.
I just be like, act like you got some sense. Basically, that's it. Somebody who want to act like they got some sense.
I don't feel like I feel like that's a valid question
You
though.
think it's a valid question? Mark said that's a valid question. So if somebody asks you, Mark, what are you looking? Okay, so if somebody says, what are you looking for? Hey, Saran.
You
Oh,
might
I
you may
I
you
Hey
agree with
y'all.
Mark too. I agree
you
with
may
Mark
say
too.
it 1,000 times, but it's like I mean,
Okay, so Mark, what are you looking for?
I mean, you
So,
asking me what I'm looking for?
Yeah, I want to put y'all on the spot. Like when people keep asking that question, what are you looking for? I want to see if it's gonna be different from the stuff I just said.
I
Let me
think
tell
it
me what
all
you're looking for.
depends though. It all depends.
yeah,
Like what
I
you
agree with
saying.
Mark too. Like I agree with Mark.
Yeah, I agree too.
Okay,
Cause you could be looking for what Cam at you
You can
could
be
be
looking
looking
for
for
yeah.
no kids. You could be looking
that's
for
true.
someone that you know that can chill in the house, not
That's
go
true.
travel. It
That's what I'm
depends
saying.
on your
It
situation and
vary
what you
with the
want.
with
That's
the.
You
very
might be
true.
looking for like a serious committed relationship, or some people just want to
Right.
hang
I can
out and
look
be
at be looking
Yeah,
friends.
for
I
we
feel like
just
it's a valid
traveling.
question.
Don't come to my house
Mm,
all the time. Or I
that
can be
is
looking
valid.
for
Cassie had a question
recompense,
too down there.
Oh, let me
the
see. Go treat. I
dogs,
definitely
the
believe that
kids,
the
and
way a man
everything.
treats his mother. Oops, the way man treats his mother is the way he respects you. Let me see. I'm gonna go down. But that is
That's
y'all are so
I feel like
true.
that's true too though.
Yeah, that's I don't
Yeah.
know. That's something too raw. Mike does that sometimes. Does that grunting. Also, so you're not married anymore. Got that. Let me scroll on down, y'all. I love that type of music. Gubs girl. Let me see. Indigo say Chrissy. Betty said a piece of a man is better than no man. As much as, right? Let me see. Wait, a question. If you're not divorced but separated, are you free? Men and women, Chris.
That's a good
Question.
question, Chris. But in
Girl, when I
God's
separated, I
eyes,
was free as a bird. As soon
no,
as
you're
I
not.
said,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
free as a
you
bird.
free when you do that. I look at it like you free.
I just
Wait,
feel like
when you
they have,
separated or when you divorced? When you separated, you're free.
I
When you
feel like we
separated,
separate.
yeah.
Yeah.
But how about go through the divorce? What is it called to be separated? Hmm?
Well, you got a point though, because you're not legally free
No, you're
until
not
you like
legally.
divorce somewhere. That's like the
Yes.
military too. Like if you like say if the divorce not finalized yet, but you
Hmm.
out there cheating, the divorce the military still hold you accountable for that
Yeah,
type
they
junk,
do.
like for real.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll
So why
get you in
don't you
trouble
just
and
go
all type of
through
stuff.
getting a divorce before you start, thinking that you're free? Because you're not.
How long did the divorce
See,
process take?
Right. It depends on the divorce
It
process.
doesn't
Now,
take that long.
it
I
doesn't
If
don't know.
take
both of
that
Sometimes
y'all
I
want
don't
the
long.
know.
same thing.
But I had
it's
one that
another way. Oh, I'm sorry.
go ahead, go long.
Nah, it's another way you can look at it too. Like now, if y'all separated and making plans to go to counseling and stuff like that, I'll look
Right.
at it different and be like, okay, now I
Yeah.
ain't finna be out
Yeah.
there just running the streets because it's not a finalized decision now.
Yeah.
But
Right.
if it's a finalized decision and papers done being printed up and we talking about we
Yeah.
ain't doing no counseling, yeah, we free.
Right. I think you determine if you free, like amongst yourself, because if you know you're working on it, you probably wouldn't even really call it a true separation. You just working on it, and separate, separate while you're trying to do it, maybe.
Right, right.
But I done had a marriage that take 2 years to do, but then I had one that took from the date because the laws here, you got to wait 6 months before you can have the date of divorce. Like if you go on January 1st, you're not divorced until 6 months from the date later on.
Right. So why did the other one take 2 years? Like, what was the difference
Because I
between
just
that
didn't get
one?
up and do it. Like he wasn't there, so it didn't make me no difference. So I just was procrastinating and just never went down there and did it.
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
mine different though. We didn't have to do no divorce with my situation because we got married so soon and it's like we started having problems like right out the gate. Like it's like people want you to turn into a different person after you get married or whatever. Like,
Uh huh.
but
So
it's
let me,
like we never even went down there and got our papers and stuff like to the courthouse and get it notarized and stuff.
Yeah.
so
We
Terrell, let me
just
ask
walked away
you, how long did it take for you guys to decide to get married?
to get married.
Yeah.
Uh, what you mean like
How
How
long
long
were
Well,
we
y'all
how
know
long
each
did
dating?
you
other?
know her or
Yeah,
date her?
how long was you dating?
Like a year and a half, and then I asked her to like marry me. No, I say like a year, a little under a year and a half, like a year and some change.
Okay. So why do you think it didn't take too long for you guys to get a divorce? Do you think you missed something or the representative was there for too long?
It was like, hey, Gamma, what you gonna keep this on? What's the name? But it's gonna be private.
No, it's gonna be out.
It's gonna be out.
So they probably just
Damn.
had some differences that they couldn't reconcile. Didn't,
Yeah, I say that.
yeah. Okay, Cassie
Okay.
said, "What's the title? What title would you give a 2 year commitment, a relationship, dating, or still consider yourself single? If you're in a 2 year relationship, what kind of label do y'all put on that?
I ain't gonna say you single. If you in a committed relationship, like that's what it is. Like I don't know. I wouldn't say that you single though, like, cause it's a committed relationship. Y'all committed to each other, like.
Yeah.
Ain't
What you
no
think,
way.
Art?
Ain't no way you can be single if you committed. That's two different things.
That's knocking you out of the box from being single, right?
Yeah,
That's
Right.
like
that's
middle.
two
That's like high school getting the promise ring. You in there? You locked in.
Right, right. Mischief said you would have to figure out why it is that she feels like she couldn't tell you, and she would have to ask. Wait, I'm saying she would have to also figure out why it is she couldn't tell you. Oh, okay, I think she's talking to Cassie. Let me see. Um, hey Erica, how you doing? It depends on Kim. Yes, Saran, you did say it depends on. I kind of get what y'all said about that question for sure because some people just want a stiff member. Yeah. Like everybody doesn't want the same things. Because I guess I'm thinking y'all keep asking me this for years now, and I keep repeating myself. And I'm looking like it's the same thing anybody wants. So I agree with y'all. I guess I don't be thinking further. Like I just don't feel like repeating myself no more. So that could be the thing. Let me see. Heaven Sis said somebody might want a thug. And they said they gotta come out and say, I want a thug. You right about that. T-Type Princess said
Yeah.
someone who can communicate is definitely a must. Oh, someone who can communicate. She wants someone like in her situation, she has to have someone that can communicate. That's a
Like
must for
sometimes
her.
when you ask people what you looking for, they want some specifics. They don't want
Yeah,
the general, I want to be happy. I
yeah,
want you to take me out or I want you to buy me flowers. I don't, not the general. What do you want? What are you looking for at this
right.
stage in your life?
Right, that's true. That's true. Maybe that's why I'm talking to nobody because I cut them off so bad. Like, don't start asking me that question. Same thing. I keep saying.
Right. They probably like, okay.
Don't start worrying me. You asshole. Get in here, help me pay these
They
bills.
be like,
Act like
hey,
you know.
check, please. Let me get up out there. Yeah, I be like, okay, shit,
Like, listen,
cool.
I ain't got time for that. Look, I'm tired. Okay, let me see. let me see. Let me see what the hell. I heard dishes crashing. Oh, that's somebody background.
Mark cooking something good back there. That's why.
Mark, you
I thought
cooking?
somebody was washing dishes. Well, I knew I heard that.
Okay, so in North Carolina, you have to wait a year to be officially divorced. What? A year?
I
They
respect
should do
states
the
like that
same
too, cause you
thing. They should
should
make
know
people
that.
wait the same amount of time to get married
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
as
that
the
part.
same the time that you can get divorced. Like go through
That'll work.
counseling for a year. They go through this program before we waste our time to do this because it
Yeah,
takes so long to get a divorce. Like why does it
See
take so long?
the thing that we did though, we did the premarital counseling and all that stuff at the church.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the same thing that these people were saying. Like I was bringing this stuff up. Like, hey, these people talking about this stuff right here. Like, and you ain't like. It got to the point where I was asking her, like, was you listening in that class? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Was you
Right.
but
listening?
but it goes down to show. Like, I throw some hints out there how this stuff played out. But like,
Mm-hmm.
it goes to show like what I was talking about when that guy that came up on my channel on that live that day when we wasn't gonna let him up. And I
Yeah.
was
Right.
like the word of the day is like things not always what they seem.
Right.
Like
Uh-huh.
some people see stuff and they think they headed down the same direction when
Right.
it don't even be like that. It might be some similar traits that come out, but it'd be like it's not that at
Right.
all. But then you just be like, you so used to that happening, you be looking for stuff bad to happen to the point where you just be like, I don't even want to chance going down this road or whatever. Like, and it don't even be that same thing. You know what I'm talking about? So
Right, absolutely. Hey, Big Cap.
So some people
What?
get that junk like
I'll be asking
confused.
questions. I don't know if I'm asking too many questions. Too raw. Let me know. What I want to know is it like a relief that it wasn't that long that you found out and
I
y'all
ain't
can
gonna
accept
lie.
it?
I ain't gonna lie. Like I always say that. I be like, I'm glad like it happened sooner than later because like it could have
Right.
got like a little deeper. Like feelings could have been involved for real. Like feelings was involved already. But like
Mhm.
I notice a lot of men that when they go through divorce, it hit them kind of harder when they be like, man, I don't waste so much time in this shit,
Yeah,
like
Yeah, yeah.
10 years, 15 years, and
right,
I'll be like, damn. So
right.
it just showed me that I'm like, I ain't gonna talk about her bad or nothing like that because I'm gonna forever have respect for her. We still friends too, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We still talk, but we just feel like it just wasn't for us right now, like for real, like you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I don't know. I do feel a lot better that it happened sooner than later, like you know what I'm saying?
right,
Yeah,
Cause
and
I
that's
feel
dope
like
that
I
y'all
ain't
can
waste a
still
lot
keep
of
y'all
time for
friendship.
real.
right.
Right, right, and we can still be cool.
Hey, Katie. Katie said if the marriage was under a year, he got an annulment, not a divorce. But Katie, depends on where you live because my last marriage lasted a year, and I was trying to hurry up and run down there. I thought I was gonna be able to do an annulment, and in Wisconsin, is no such thing. They don't care if you was married for 5 minutes. You have to consider that a marriage. I wanted an annulment, so that kind of I think that depends on the state that you live in.
But my thing is, we never made it downtown to go do
Yeah,
to take our marriage certificate down there. Like the pastor signed it.
yeah. All right.
Her
Yeah,
mama
yeah.
was there as a witness. They all signed the witness, but we just never took the paper down there. Cause like I
Hmm.
say, like we started having problems like immediately. Like the first 30 days was like, what the hell going on around here? Like you
Right.
feel me?
So would that be that? So that wasn't illegal then? Legal
It
Huh?
wasn't legal. No, it
marriage.
could have been legal there, right?
Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't recognized by the state. Put it like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's
You know
what
what I'm
now
saying?
that's another thing that depends on where you live because in Wisconsin, you have to get the marriage license first before because you have to
Right.
take that to the preacher. So
And
that's
then they
probably how
sign that
they do that there.
from the
Yep.
state. Mm-hmm.
Where
Yeah.
heaven sent talking about two raw brain that fraud with him. What fraud? What's a fraud?
I think that because that it's a little noise in your
A sound in your background sound like a
yeah.
frog.
Oh,
Chris
y'all hear
said
something bad over here? My bad.
my divorce was rather quick as well, but we were high school sweethearts, but we then became adults and it was different. Yeah. Hi Nadira. Nadira said hi, got my pat on Chris. Cooking and listening. Okay. Let me see. Big Cap said, if I'm married and the wife wants a divorce, I'm singing. Oh no, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm signing the papers quickly because she will not stop me from being great and living my best life. She's free to go.
Facts. Yeah, I ain't standing in nobody's way, like for real. Like you know what my grandma always told me though. My grandma, what she always say. My grandma always say, if the shoe don't fit, don't force it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like, and you don't want no bunions, but then when you get a shoe that fit, it's gonna
Yeah.
be hurting. It's still gonna hurt. Like you're gonna get something that be right, perfect for you. But like that, them bunions on your toes done came up and it's still gonna hurt even with some shoes that fit you
Right.
perfectly. Like so, you don't want to force nothing that don't. I don't stand in nobody way. Like you want to go, hey,
It depends. I think it just depends on the personality of the person. My first husband thought he was going to get started with that. And I went right in the hallway and signed the paper myself. I was like, oh, okay, that's serious. I'll sign the name. I know how to look. So I went in there. I told him, I'll be right back. I'm going to the car, have him sign it. Went in the hallway, signed it. It was like, there you go. So that's how I did it. But then, and then my second husband passed away. My third husband, he was just laying in bed. I was like, oh, I went to get the divorce papers today. I need for you to sign them. He was like, you get ready to get a divorce? And I was like, yeah. He was like, man, he just signed it. And that was it. I was like, thank you. And that was it.
Damn.
hey, you want to? Hey, I'm gonna say something without saying something too. Like that's the difference too. Like that's real men do that, right?
Yeah.
So like I ain't talking about nobody, but I am talking about somebody. Like I don't care. So
Yeah.
look, her last husband, right? This
Uh-huh.
man would not sign them papers. Like he was like taking her through the muck. Would not sign. She had to spend $18,000 to get her divorce papers and stuff did. And
What?
and I'm sitting there like, dang, like when she was telling me this stuff, I'm like, what the hell kind of dude this is, bro? Like most dudes be like,
Right.
I bet, like, especially
Right.
if you got a kid with her, like, I'd never let my baby mama spend that much money. Like,
Right.
take
Right.
that bread and
Exactly.
go, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, take that
Right.
junk and go. But he was one of them dudes that was like everything that she did for him, like he was there for that, like and not for her type junk. Like you feel me?
Right. Mark, how long do you think you feel like you want to date before you get married? Do you think you have to see at the time and see the kind of time you spend with the person? You think it'd be kind of like individually, or have you thought on
I
time
don't. I
frame?
mean, I don't think it'll take long for me. Like if we got a good vibe and we get along, you know what I'm saying? And, we've been talking for a little minute. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing to go ahead and do.
Okay. Chris said her grandma used to say, "Why buy the milk if the cow is free?" Girl, with your grandma, I can't stand if I'm in a relationship. You start thinking I'm gonna do everything before I get any kind of ring. I have to have a ring, y'all. I gotta have a ring. You start thinking you're gonna make me responsible for a bunch of stuff. I'm looking like, hold on. I still got the same last name. I do not play about the last name. Y'all see I switch them up real fast. So I'm looking like, no, I'm definitely not doing none of that. I definitely have a girlfriend side of me and a wife side of me. And until I get a ring, I ain't paying attention to nobody too much. Not too much. Not too much. I don't like doing that
Okay.
because I think that men look at that because I know a lot of men personally that look like what's gonna be the difference? And at
Right.
that point, it's nothing but a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
it's a little off topic, but why do women not give their kids the father's last name when they know the guy's child? Why do y'all not give them the last name?
Yeah, y'all tell me in the chat because that was a must for me. I know a lot of people don't do it, but it was no other way I would do. I was married at the time, but even if that wasn't the case, I've never thought not like my daughter wasn't married. But if she would have thought that she was getting ready to give him her name, I would have been like, no, you're not. So I don't know, but some people have reasons why. Y'all drop in the
But
chat.
why not though? If you know that's that man's child, why not give him the last
I don't
name?
know. We gotta
Depending on the
ask.
situation, the only reason I would think is the situation of that child, how that child came about. But
Hold on, what y'all talking about? Like it's his baby, but it don't have his last name.
Right.
right.
Hmm.
I ain't never seen that like that. Like all my kids got my last name, and
Yeah.
Well, but
everybody
some
I
people
know
do
like
it,
that. Like unless they don't know their daddy or something like that, you don't know who the
Y'all drop in
daddy
the
is.
chat. If y'all know
or the
somebody,
dad wasn't around while she was going through the pregnancy. I mean, it can be any reason, really, for real.
that,
But I mean, I don't agree with it. I would hope that everybody is on the same page when having children, but they're not.
yeah, no, they're
I
not.
never seen nothing like that before. Like
I
I'd
guess
be
some
upset if
people
my
might not
kid.
even know
I'd
her
be
last
upset.
name.
Yeah.
I
Big
would be
Cap said,
upset
"Oh,
too though. Like that's why I was asking. I was like, what's the
let's see
reason
what they
behind it?
say."
Like,
Or there's men that's like, I don't. This not my child. Either way, you can prove it or not. That's
That's
not my
true
child.
I'm
too.
talking about
Or
the
some
ones.
man, I can see if you be like, oh, I need to get a DNA test done, and
That's
you be like,
true.
and the woman be like, I
Hmm.
know this old baby, but since you want a DNA test, he ain't gotta have your last name.
Right.
Something like that. I can see
Yeah,
that going
different
on too.
situations. Hmm.
Big Cap said, "Or she
I
cannot
ain't
keep my
talking about.
last
I'm talking
name
about
if she
situations
leaves."
where you know it's your baby, look just like you. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, that
that's
don't
what I'm.
always be true either. Now, just because it look like you either, like you can feed the seed. You can feed the seed. Well, I'm trying to tell you, it might not be yours, but boy, look here.
Yeah, got
That
some
one
resemblance.
percent,
That's it.
that 1 or 2% be somebody else.
Gov's
Yeah.
girl
Oh
said
wow.
she agree with you, Mark. And Erica
Yeah.
said her girls have their dad's last name. Beauty Hill said, "I did, Mark, but I regretted it because why do he get the honors of the kids having his last name
That's
and,
his kid
and
though.
I don't have a ring?" I mean, but Tanya, you
Tanya,
can't.
come up. Tanya, come up and
Tanya,
put
you got
some
to come up on
words
that
for
because
us.
you having a ring don't have nothing to do with them kids' last name. She said, "I made sure my daughters didn't make that mistake. I explained to her why."
But
Tanya,
that's what I'm.
you can't
But
say the reason because you had a ring. Now, come on.
that's what I'm trying to say though. I'm saying when you know it's that man's kid, you still don't want to give him the name, give him the last name though.
Right, and
That's what I
before
mean
you
by
That's
had
that.
the ring,
that's
you
petty
still
right
was
there though.
engaging in whatever to
That's
make
what I'm
that
saying.
baby.
It's
So
like you
it's
know it's
not
his kid, but you're not getting. Cause maybe y'all might not be together. Or something. It might be something petty though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
that's
Tanya
very
said
petty
she
right there.
realized it was a mistake too. She did say she realized it was a mistake because sometimes I guess people could be in a situation where they not thinking straight at that time. Maybe I don't know. Let's see what she might say. Let's see. Pretty and Pink said all three of my kids have their daddy's last name and they all have the same daddy.
Oh
Gus
yeah,
Girl said if their dad's supportive, I feel like they should. Abrielle said I went to school with a girl who did that and she didn't care. They're my kids too. Brittany said they're my kids too. Well, okay, I know somebody who was in a relationship. They weren't even married, and they gave the child their boyfriend's last name.
Oh hell no.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
Nah.
that's wild. I
But
ain't
was
never
it
heard
their
that before.
child?
No, no, they gave it was gave the boyfriend. It was the
She knew who
boyfriend.
the daddy
Yeah.
was?
Yeah.
Oh
That's
hell no.
crazy.
No,
That's
no, no,
Like
crazy.
no,
who
no.
did he adopt
That
him
is
or
wild.
him or her?
No, they were boyfriend and girlfriend. They were just
If I was that man, that husband, I'd be like, girl, what's wrong with you? Like that man, look here. We ain't doing that. Like you trying to start, so you gonna have this
well,
man over here
he
trying to
wasn't a husband. It was just a
feel
boyfriend.
me?
It
I
was
have to
just a
do something to this
boyfriend.
man. Like it's gonna be dangerous around here. Like, man, look here.
Hey
You
Tanya
trying to
girl.
Hey
trying to
We need some
start some
Tanya.
stuff.
explanations, okay?
What's up,
Hey,
Tanya?
hey, Mark. Hey, Sura. Hey, Glenn. I was about to
Hey,
call
what's
you
up? What's
Glenn
up?
Gamma. Uh,
Chris said that's
Surratt.
disrespectful. Facts.
Um, but no, I just feel like when my daughter had Papa, I was telling her like I just felt like I really regretted it because I felt like Mark said, them his kids, but they my kids too. So why can't they have my last name? Why do we have to have his last name legacy live on? Why can't my last name
Well,
legacy live
Renee
on?
just said keep both names and hyphen the name.
I don't like that.
Nah,
I don't like
that's just
hyphen
how it go.
names.
Like that's how it go. Like you get your daddy name, like, and then when you go off and
Yeah.
get married, that's how you keep. That's how men keep their names going. Like
Hey,
especially with
Yeah,
they
both names
boys.
that's how I
Tanya.
keep. That's how
So
I
is
keep
that
going.
wrong?
Especially
Like, is
listen
that?
though,
I
check it
mean,
out though. Like when you got a son, right? I got one biological son, little Chris. So
Oh.
when little Chris go on, like to keep my Robinson name going, like
Mm-hmm.
he gotta have a baby because my daughter's gonna go off and marry and their name gonna change. They ain't
They
gonna
ain't
be
gonna change
Robinson no
anyway.
more.
Yeah.
so is
Right.
that
You know what I'm
just maybe
saying?
a cultural thing that we do? Is that just like a cultural thing, and if people really don't believe in it, then do they have the
Nah.
right to just believe? Because like some people probably just, I'm sure it's a lot of women out here that say, I don't see no reason in the world to give my child the father's name because they could carry my name on the same way they could carry the dad's name on. So is
But
that just
that's
like,
how generations live
Nah.
on.
That's
huh?
how you
Right,
keep it going.
exactly.
Like you keep it going like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
Your
destroying it by,
generations,
especially with your
your
boys.
tree, your family
Yeah.
tree, your
Exactly. That's
lineage.
how generations
Mm-hmm.
live on. And that is why I
I
felt like I regret like all my kids, my three oldest kids have the same father and my youngest son have a different father. They all have their dad's last name.
Yeah.
But I truly regretted it because I'm like, why did I let their legacy live on? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Also,
why
your
Right.
my
kids do have
legacy?
their dad's
Yeah, and
last
I
name.
wouldn't
Okay.
hyphenated their name. I didn't. I know people who do that. Like when
Yeah.
I get married, I'm not hyphenating my name. Like, what's the
Yeah.
problem with me taking my husband's name? You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
not hyphenating my name. Like to me, that's some kind of control thing, or you want to be in control. But
Yeah.
I just feel like no, I didn't want to hyphenate their name, and no, I shouldn't have given him that. That honors. Now my kid's father, y'all all know he was in a gang, but when he got out of prison, he did ask me to marry him, but I wasn't that little girl no more. I didn't love
Yeah.
him. So I didn't want to marry him at that time.
Okay, so
Um,
Tanya, you said why should I give him that? But technically, you didn't know that it was nothing not to give him at that time. So are we basing not giving him that based on behavior? Are you saying that that should be based on behavior then?
no, I feel like y'all know I get biblical real fast. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm giving him the privilege. Like if you wanted to do right by me, in the first place, before
Uh-huh.
I even had a kid, we should have been married. Now, granted, we were young. I was 15, he was 17.
Yeah.
So granted, we were young, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I just feel like it just should go in that order. I made that horrible mistake. And
Yeah.
I explained this to my daughter. So Papa has my daughter last name. He doesn't have his dad last name. And I mean his dad was real mad about that because initially she was going to give him his dad's last name. And when I started talking to her about it, she changed her mind.
So you think that the marriage should determine if the last name is given?
I mean, yes, I do. Because why you did what's the point? What's the point? Why give you that honor? Yeah.
Because I'm
So
thinking
that's
like,
basically where I stand with it. Because why do I'm giving you the honor to let your legacy live on? Now, granted, if we don't work out and we get divorced, that's our issue. But at least initially you did the right thing. I don't think a person, a man who hasn't first of all, with daughters, sons, like men is who teach. Men are supposed to lead, and y'all know I'm always say that. Men are supposed to lead. So what you're teaching my daughter and my son that are also your kids, that they don't have to marry people. So you get what I'm saying? And granted, I taught them the same thing because I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So
So what
that's
happens
just
if you
kind
are
of
married when you conceive and have the child, you get a divorce? Do the last name come off because you're no longer divorced? I mean,
no,
you're no
no.
longer
That
married.
I just said that. I said, granted, things can happen, and we
Mhm.
might get a divorce, but that's being our issue. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I
But
don't
then
You
know.
like
got
when
some
you
good comments in the chat.
if you wanna take it all
When
the
you
way
look
there,
up Lynch's
it'd be like
info,
if you want to take it
sound
all the way
about the
there and be
topic.
biblical for real with it, like you just say about the divorce thing, right? Like if you divorce, but like the Bible say it's like it's certain reasons why we should divorce. Like you shouldn't divorce nobody just because like y'all have irreconcilable differences and stuff like that.
I
The
agree with that.
divorce come by like it's certain things and God, and that's some stuff that God hate. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. So we gotta look at that too. But with the child last name, I just look at it like the father. He got all rights to the child because it's coming
What
from
all
it's
y'all
his
did is
it's
drop
his.
off some sperm. What do
That
you
ain't all. No
mean?
no no. That ain't
Well,
all
if
we
they
did.
didn't have
But
that,
look
Tanya,
but
That
look
doesn't
you
mean
wouldn't. But look, you wouldn't have that if you wouldn't have none of your
what
kids if he wouldn't have
do
dropped that off.
yeah.
You
Katie
wouldn't have
said
none
when
of
you
your
look up
kids. Like
lineage, the info is found out by the father's name.
it all come
Yeah.
from the father. Like man was here first, and woman, if you want to be biblical, y'all come from our rib. Like y'all come from us. That's why y'all share the same chromosomes as us too. Like y'all wasn't. We was here first.
Hmm.
y'all was, but I mean, that's just
And you
my
can't say
personal
that
preference.
we just dropping off sperm because like it go deeper than that for real. Like our sperm is alive. Like y'all egg just sitting up fertile. Y'all was just fertile. We got life coming up out these nuts. Like you feel me? Like and that's just real for real. Like it's
Hmm.
alive. It's alive when it's coming out of us. When it's in us, like it's alive.
I mean, I agree with you on the whole divorce thing because I'm this type of person. Like if I have a disagreement, listen, we're not going to sleep until we figure it out. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Hmm.
I think the only thing that warrants a divorce is infidelity. Outside of that, I think there's nothing that can't be worked on. Like literally nothing that can't be worked on.
So
So
you
you're
think that
saying,
if a,
Tanya, if you were married, then the child can have the dad's last name?
That's how I feel. Yeah, those
Okay.
are my thoughts.
Okay.
okay, hey Jacal. Hmm.
So do you feel like so currently you feel like you're right with having your children's last name as yours?
Yeah,
No,
but
her kids
my
got the head
children don't.
name.
Yeah, my children don't have my last name. They have their
Okay.
dad's last name.
But for
Th-
one, it shouldn't be no sex going on. If you're gonna be biblical again, you shouldn't be having sex without
I,
being
I,
married in
I,
the first
I,
place.
I agree. I agree.
I was about
Listen,
to say that too.
listen. You not go. You preaching to the choir right now, because baby, let me tell you something. If I can go back, honey, nobody wouldn't have got in this.
Yeah.
like, like nobody. But we see these things in hindsight. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
But I think I talked about this on one of my lives. I met this girl that when I used to work at Verizon. I met this girl who was 34 years old and she was still a virgin. And listen, she used to sit next to me and I used to talk to her all the time, like how, like I admired the hell out of that girl. Like I
Hmm.
really did. Because I'm like, gosh, like why didn't I just wait? Why didn't I think I was worth it? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How
So
how,
I
how she look though? She was beautiful or what?
no, she was pretty as
Terrell.
hell. She
Who
was
She
else?
was real.
pretty
Oh, all
as
right, all right,
hell.
all right, all right. So,
She was
yeah, we can
really, really
admire that.
pretty. Yeah.
Hey
Cause
She
Kim.
was really pretty.
some people not 34-year-old virgins by choice.
Yeah, no, she was really
So
pretty,
are
and
you
she said
saying that
she's
people
waiting
who
on
are
marriage.
not virgins don't aren't blessed or physically?
What you say
They
now?
ain't what? They not what?
What you say, Surratt? Surratt. Oh, she went out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Chris said, if y'all are married, can everyone just hyphenate their names? Jones Hall, everybody.
I
Why you
don't
say
like
she don't like that?
hyphenated names, Chris.
She don't like that.
I don't. I mean, that's just a preference, though. Some people
Hmm.
No,
do.
I was saying too raw. You think so cute girls can't be virgins?
Huh?
Cute girls can't be virgins.
No, I was just
No, he
asking.
was.
Like, I was just asking. I was just kind of like make light out of the situation. I
I
was
know,
just
I
trying to.
know.
I think he was trying to imply she must didn't look good, but she was
Right,
actually
Oh,
right,
very.
right.
She was
Mhm.
actually very pretty. She really
Nah,
was.
nah. So that's a plus. So
Pretty
shoot,
brown
you feel
skin
me?
and
too.
men don't be caring about how they look anyway.
Right.
Oh yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's that little belt thing they got with the lock on it that you had back in the day that that women be
Chastity
putting
belt.
on?
Chastity
Yeah,
belt.
yeah, one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
I
guess
always think
I
about her
need
too.
6 of them for my daughters.
But sometimes that's a cultural thing too. In different cultures they do that.
You see a lot of, I ain't gonna say a lot of them, but like preacher daughters and stuff like that. Maybe like they're probably, I can see a preacher daughter doing that if they daddy real strict or whatever. Like,
No, no. Listen,
That's a good question,
I know
Chris.
too many
Chris,
preacher daughters that's wild as all get out.
yeah, that's why I say not all of them, but like the right ones. You can find the right ones who listen to their daddy.
Chris said, "Does the face matter?
Do the
Do y'all
face
care about
matter?
the face? Do y'all care about the face? Mark, you care about the face?
Man, you gotta be able to look at somebody like when you sitting across the dinner table from them or whatever. Like, it's hard to kiss somebody in the mouth who don't look all the parts of your. If they're not attractive, like they got somebody got to be attractive though. Like, you feel me? To me,
What about you, Mark?
What was the question? I'm doing other stuff.
Does the face matter? Do y'all really care about the face
I mean, what's the scenario? Is it for, like just like for random or
to date?
Not for random.
you know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying like a joke that you marry or like I'm saying what is the scenario?
To
Yeah.
date? To date?
the
To
date or like the
date,
date
marry.
period,
You say what?
Somebody
just
that
to
you
date
gonna
a
date.
woman, like dating a woman, like
Oh yeah, she definitely gotta look good.
Mark said he ain't playing them games.
Exactly, Caddy. She said beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that's true because we are all ugly to somebody. So,
yeah.
Hmm.
with
That's true.
that,
So you never
with,
know.
right. With that being said, what they may consider cute may be ugly to us, and what we may
Right.
But you
consider
don't want to
cute
be
may
no,
be
you don't
ugly
want
to
to date
them.
nobody who ugly to everybody though. You feel me? You can't take her out to everybody. Be like, girl, boy, hey man, what you
But
got
it's
over
some,
there?
but it really is an eye of the beholder because I believe that men can date somebody that their friends may not think is attractive, and I think they just grow if they grow to love the person, they just be thinking different.
You talking for a man or you talking for you?
No, I'm
Or
talking
women?
about the men I've like all my friends that I met, my nephews, like where they knew that people trick off of how people look, but they be like, but she cool as I don't know what though. They'll say it like she do look crazy, but she's
She
cool, and
do
I
look
have a good
crazy.
time with her. Huh?
You said she do look crazy.
Yeah, say it. Yeah, they'll say it like that is crazy, but she real cool. I love being around her.
Everybody in the
I mean,
chat
that's
keeps
how it
saying
should
that
be.
what looks good might not look good to you, but it look good to me. But like I
Right.
say,
That's
you
how
don't
Right.
it
want,
should be.
you can't go to the family reunion and the whole family say,
The
look at
same
this person
thing.
and be like, God damn, bro,
Let me tell
like,
Everybody
y'all.
say the same thing.
Somebody asked about the body. I think I talked about this before too on my live. One of
But
my friends that I went to high school with. When I went to high school, well, let me tell you, this girl is boobly. I mean, beyond ugly. You get what
mm,
I'm saying? Ugly as all get out. But when I tell you she had the most banging body, I mean,
yeah.
body was banging. Baby, used to get the best of the ninjas out there. We used to hang out, baby. She used to get them, honey. They was not playing. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm listening to them say the face matters. But honey, I wish I had a picture of her because this was years ago, of course, when we was
Oh,
in school. But I just wanted, I mean, her body was bad as hell. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And her face was horrible. Like, I mean,
see, but
horrible.
but men, like,
She
what,
must
so
have had
what,
a bomb
so,
personality.
She
man,
was
hell nah,
actually really quiet.
she
She
just
was
had
actually
that
really
body,
quiet.
Chris
like,
said,
she just
"Will
had
we?"
the body.
Chris said, "Would y'all date Flavor Flav?
That's for y'all ladies. They
Would
as quiet as
y'all
hell,
No,
date Flavor
hell no.
Flav?"
I wouldn't
I'm not
date Flavor
attracted to him.
Flav.
I would date Flavor Flav if he was taller. I don't care about people looking
I don't
crazy
care about looks either, Kim,
because
but
he
Flavor
seemed like he
Flav,
had so
no.
much fun that I would date him. If he was taller, I just can't do short. But if he was taller, I would. I don't think
Well,
that he looks that
he
bad.
got a lot of
So
nose to me.
y'all are kiss Flavor Flav in his mouth like straight tongue all down Flavor Flav throat. You'll let Flavor Flav stick his tongue in your mouth.
Probably not initially, but if I was
Yeah, look at
around
that
him,
shit. Yeah.
now if I was around him and if if his personality grew on me, then I think that it probably wouldn't be a thing. Like I never really dated nobody who I considered like totally unattractive like that. But that was just because it happened like that, or maybe I'm probably not even remembering because I don't judge stuff based on that. Maybe I don't know.
So
I
like
feel like the
I think
last
the girl
everybody
with
judge off looks, yo. I
the
think
girl
I
with
everybody.
feel
the
like the last guy I
Somewhat.
dated was ugly, but he grew on me. Like,
Yeah,
yeah. I felt like
well
he was
look, that's
ugly
like the
though.
girl with the banging body, right? When it's time to get intimate, like you want to kiss her, you just the way you described her, like ain't nobody trying to be kissing you in the mouth and then
Gabrielle, you know I ain't
That's why I
man,
said
yeah,
lying.
she
Shut
she
up.
man,
got she can have a pretty face and an okay body. To
yeah.
me, that's me.
So you
I
rather the
rather
cute face?
I rather a
Huh?
cute face
You rather
like
the face than
with
the body?
nobody like for real.
Yeah, all day.
okay.
Okay.
Big
I
Cap
like taking
said the face
pictures. I
matters.
I
like
mean, a little
all that.
mixture of both,
I
but you
like
know what I mean.
Right.
A little
and
mixture of both.
my kids don't hold nothing back. Like I can hear my daughter Mia, oh daddy, why she look like that? Like you know what I'm saying? Nah, bruh. Her feelings gonna be hurt as soon as she meet my kids, but like my kids don't hold nothing back.
Big Cap said, yes, the face matters. I look at her mom as well. Like, nah, when she get older, she gonna look like
Just
this.
like that.
So no, I'm good.
And then you
So
gotta have kids too. Like, what if your child come out looking like her? You be
I was
like,
thinking
Lord
that
have
too,
mercy,
yo.
man.
'Cause I know women. I know y'all think about stuff like that. How your kids gonna look with this person and all that.
But sometimes they had the cutest kids.
They do.
Sometimes.
That
yeah,
is
that's true.
definitely true, Sarat. That
But
is
Hmm.
definitely
Uh-huh.
sometimes,
true.
sometimes they had a little. Hey, I don't talk about nobody kids, bro. But
No, because
we done seen them kids out there before. We done seen
for
them
real, the
kids,
girl that
man.
I was just telling y'all about, she really have cute kids and cute grandkids. She really do.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay,
Big
y'all.
Cap,
I got a perfect story for y'all right now too, right? So from middle school, from sixth grade all the way up into high school, right? It was this girl at our school named Mahalia Robinson, right? My last name Robinson too. Mahalia used to be in love with me. This girl used to chase me around the schoolhouse, and she was so ugly, man. She was so ugly, and she never had her hair done. She had a little thumb. Y'all know the little thumb ponytail with a little short bang in the front.
uh-huh.
No, we
Like
don't know.
man, y'all know about that. Y'all probably ain't never had that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So look, this girl used to chase me around the school, and like she used to be so in love with me all the way up into high school. Man, how about like I'm talking about well after MySpace days when Facebook was popping and all this other stuff. Man, I seen Mahalia, I was like, oh my God, boy, like she like the ugly duckling that done turned into the beautiful swan.
Now see
And
that?
I'm like, what the hell? Like, how this shit even possible? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm all in that DM. I'm like, man, that's you, Mahalia. Like, she leaving me on red. Like, she ain't saying nothing to me, boy. I'm like,
Right.
Look
She
how
dang,
the
let you have
tables
it.
turn. Look how the tables
yeah.
turn.
Crisco
That
said,
was real
I'll lick
though.
his belly button before I kiss his lips.
Oh my goodness.
She said, what about Boosie, y'all? She said, what y'all think about Boosie? Would y'all date Boosie?
Oh
I
stuff.
mean, he not ugly,
He
but I
ugly to
probably
me.
would. But he not
Who
ugly.
say ugly to me?
I
That
guess
girl said, I
it's
don't even like
everything. I
this
think it's
anymore.
everything. Your personality, your demeanor, your walk, the way your confidence.
Yeah,
That's something I
swag
like
will
about
take
you.
over your looks to me. Swag will take over your looks real fast to me. Katie said, Eric,
Right.
exactly. If the outside pretty and the inside can be ugly, as all get out right. Like, I don't
She
Hmm.
know.
talking about
Girls
she
I
was
just like
cute all
affection.
along. Hell nah, she wasn't cute at all in school.
Erica said, I'll do Boosie. Boosie and Flavor Flav. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't miss the light. Hey, sweet sassy, you made it in here. Let me say, I like Boosie too, y'all. Erica said, I love affection and spending time with my man also. What do
Yes.
y'all men think about public what they call it? Public,
Public affection, public something. I forgot the word.
what is it called? Showing affection in public. I forgot what it's called. P I forgot what it's
I know
called.
what you're talking about. That word, Miss.
What is it? public,
Public.
short of public affection and the public. What y'all think about that?
I'm about that life
Let me see
shit.
if
Okay,
Like,
Chris
Tanya,
know.
Tanya phone died.
yeah, I'm about that life.
Chris said that the girl was cute all along. Too raw.
Public PDA.
Nah, no hell she wasn't.
Yeah,
Public
Y'all
PDA.
display of
ain't y'all ain't gonna
affection.
tell me that.
Public display of affection.
Yeah, thanks, y'all.
What y'all think about that?
That's okay sometimes, but it depends on the area. If I'm around kids and stuff like that, nah, chill, relax. But if we're in a moment and it's adults and everybody is lovey dovey, then okay. It could
Yeah.
be a little bit, but not too much.
Trical said, I'm not kissing no one that spit sits in the corner of their mouth. Who spit sit in the corner of their mouth, Trical?
Who what?
She said she not dating nobody that they spit sit in the corner of their mouth like
Oh,
her.
when you get the white stuff?
Yeah. Now wait
Oh
a minute. Who?
no. Yeah,
No,
wipe
So
your
I'm
mouth
against
yeah,
that.
good.
y'all like to kiss or grab her booty in public or nah?
What y'all think, Mark? Too raw?
Right, Tanya.
I
Public
ain't got no
affection.
problem with public affection. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you say, not in front of no kids and nothing like that. But like if we had a little function and everybody hanging out, like and
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like we watching the fireworks or something on the 4th of July at the park and
right.
everybody out there. Yeah, man, come on, give me a kiss up under the mistletoe in front of the family. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Bring your ass here.
Hmm.
Renee
Like
said
for
she
real,
got a
I ain't
friend
going
that
to
looks
nothing
like
there.
she favors Janet Jackson, but her baby came out looking like Flavor Flav. Lord.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
Lord.
Yeah,
Beauty
that
is
be
like in the
happening
eye of the
though.
beholder, right, Terry?
That be
And but
happening
I ain't
though.
even gotta think that you're beautiful. I think the personality just mean more to me. Let me see. Nadira said, "Tell Tara I'm sitting here with my thumbnail ponytail right now." Nadira said she got that ponytail right now. You talking about?
Yeah. Everybody know about that little ponytail. Y'all had that little gel. I had a bunch of girl cousins growing up in high school. They used to have them little ponytail, that little gel slit thing now. Like what?
Hmm.
Now you gonna say it depends on how much I'm feeling you. If I ain't feeling you, don't touch me in public. You're a private boo.
Right. That's true too. That's true
Now you
too.
are so wrong. Eric gonna
Yeah,
have
that's
edges,
true.
but the ponytail be struggling.
Struggling hard, boy. That thing be holding on. I be like, how you did that? Like, how you even
How
did
you
that
did that?
shit?
How you did that?
How you did that?
How you did that?
Trical said too raw, all romantic and stuff, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm very romantic now. Like, for real, for real.
Right. Chris said, "Yeah, bring your ass here." Big Cap said, "I'm sorry, but if my shorty bad, I'm all on her." Oh, he said if his shorty bad, he all on her. The nigga said
Who
the
said
dearest
that?
said. That's what the Big Cap said.
Okay, big cat.
The dearest, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. My ponytail need help. Girl, get some locks. Get some locks, and you have
Right.
ponytail for days. I
Get
promise
you
you.
some extensions,
Hey,
something.
them lace fronts be saving the day right now, boy. 'Cause them edges, some people ain't had no edges back in the day. Hey,
Yes.
it was girls
They
that
were
ain't had
miracle
no
workers.
edges. I'm talking about it was no edges, little ponytail. I'm talking about all that. Your bang was on top of your like way back up here. Like you feel me? Like it was so many girls walking around like that back in the day.
Miss
But
But
Two
we thought it
now,
was cute though,
now they
Tara.
got those lace fronts up. I'll be like, dang girl, like
They moved up.
yeah,
Yeah.
they done
I want to go
elevated,
back to
boy.
those days with the little ponytails, your bangs, and you thought you was all that. Your
Hey,
fan
now,
little
yeah.
ponytail.
Now the girl that had them fan ponytails, them was the ones that was in. Now you got that fan.
Yes.
All the
Hey,
little
really
fans that
though.
were sticking on the
Them
top
was
of their
all the
head.
cute girls. Them was all the cute
Mm-hmm.
girls. Hey girl, what up?
There you
But you
go.
got
You know
that little ponytail, you struggling, boy. You had to grow up and glow up, boy.
Miss Two said, listen to Terrell. Miss Two said sometimes we overlook people's beauty and focus too much on their attire. Hold on, attire. Too raw, she's probably hold on, let's keep jumping. Too raw, she probably already was already pretty, but she probably was a little dusty and you never really looked at her. You
Hell
look
nah.
past
I was
her.
looking at her every day. Like I seen that girl every day in school. She used to
No,
chase me
sometimes it be
around,
like that
man.
though in high school.
She
And
used
then,
to chase.
then
She glowed up, like she just
yeah, you
glowed
glow
the
up.
hell up,
Yeah,
bro. Like And like I was like, God damn, I had to keep. I'm looking at her like that's Mahalia. Like what the hell? Like that girl used to love me. She used to be like, we don't even have to change our names when we get married. Just call me Mahalia Rose. Like
What?
hell
Maybe
yeah,
your maturity glowed up, too raw. Maybe it
man.
wasn't
Yeah,
her.
She
Maybe it was you.
that
yeah.
girl. Maybe it's the lace fronts and all that other stuff too. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. She maybe the makeup or something like. But hey, Mahalia raw boy. I'm talking about she's stupid raw.
Okay.
Now she probably ain't gonna even give you a look, a
She
second
ain't.
look.
I told you I jumped in that DM and she left me on red. She looked at it and all.
Cacao said, I thank God daily for edges and hair down her back.
Hey, she had a fan
Okay,
ponytail back in the
girl.
day. She had
Big
all
Cap
the
said,
girls mad.
Big Cap said, yeah, you gotta be sometimes them teen boys be looking at her as well. So I gotta let them know, yeah, little homie, that's all me. Oh, Big Cap said he gotta be all over her.
Hey, see, look, the girl with the little thumb ponytail, they knew how to fight too, boy. They ass, they they ass was bumping, boy. I'm talking about they were bumping 1,000. And the girls with the fans was the ones getting their ass drugged.
I think I'm
You be like,
determined if you can fight or not.
man,
Right.
why she had to do it like that, boy? I'm talking about, dang, you out there trying to break it up, boy. The pretty girls used to be getting their ass drugged in school.
Spicy that said that was her with the fan ponytail. She said that was her.
I was telling you.
Okay, spicy.
Them little ponytails with no
It's Spicy.
booty, man, they really know how to fight. The flat butts, no, the little
Oh my
ponytail,
god.
they bumping, bro. I'm talking about they used to, and they don't even care. They gonna give you the business, boy. I'm talking about they be fighting hard.
So now she left you on red. She
Yes,
left
I
you on
got you.
red.
Who?
You.
My hell yeah, she left me on red. This was like some years ago.
So,
She
Mark,
did.
have you ever not paid attention to a girl for whatever reason? And then you tried to get with her later? She left you on red.
Nah, it was a whole lot of them in school that didn't look all that. And then like years later, when we all grown, you be like, you know what I'm saying? So I know exactly what you're talking about.
So did they? Is it any of them that left you on red or didn't pay you no attention after you tried to come at them later?
That's a done deal then. That's a done deal then.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
Have you tried to
definitely
get
do.
with them and then they didn't pay attention to you?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Well, that's what y'all ass get. That's what both of y'all ass get.
Exactly.
That's what both of y'all ass get.
Hey, you know how you get a, hey, you know how you get a girl attention though, right? When like if you get in her DM and she leave you on red, then you got this how you leave her ass on red. You be like, hey, what's your cash app? They'll shoot that shit over quick. Shoot that cash over quick. Then you be like, all right, man, I'm finna send your ass a request, man. I need about $20. Out of here,
You
gone.
stupid.
That's how you get a woman attention. Hey man, what's your cash up? She gonna shoot it to you
She
quick, bro. I'm talking
replying
about,
quick, huh?
hey, them little bubbles be jumping, boy, fast.
You retarded.
Chukal said I used to have a fan ponytail, pin that ponytail up with that claw clip, and use that
Yes,
curling iron and flip
Traquel,
it over
yes.
with that swoop in the front.
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all used to have
We
to like
was
the
all
video
that.
cover that one eye, cover the one eye on that side over there.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, man,
Dahlia.
look here.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm talking about them fans, like, I ain't
All
gonna
over
lie.
the world, won't it?
But we can't hear you, Mark. What'd you say?
I said that was the style all the way around the world, won't it?
Yep, yep. The deer said I
Definitely in New
learned
York.
New York to do it.
Definitely.
Oh, I was about to say I
We was
thought
the
St. Louis was
flyest,
like, yeah.
okay? We had our Jordans, felines, little bomber jackets, our Jabot pants. We was fly. Our JanSport book bags. Can't tell us nothing.
Okay. The deer said I learned early in life never judge outer beauty as some foul pretty people and some let me see and some give you the shirt off their back, not so attractive people. You said the same thing, Carla? Could tell you nothing, Tracal. Chris said. Terry Mouse Cole said, is you talking about the D ponytail? Is it called the D? Was that the
On
name of the
What's Happening,
ponytail?
on the movie What's Happening, Deep from What's Happening.
Oh, D's. Yeah, she used to have it. She used to
Yeah,
have
she
it with
had
a
the fan.
bang. That's what people wore bangs. But now the bangs turned to a swoop. They do swoop now. And then it came to microwave ponytail. Yep, Chris said then it evolved to those microwave ponytails.
Microwave ponytail. I
I ain't
Yeah.
never
never
heard
heard
of
of that one.
that.
Huh?
I never heard of that.
Yeah, when they had you curl it up with the those rods and then put
Mm-hmm.
it in the microwave. I think you dip it, put it in the microwave, and then it had those curls in it. All the
Oh,
curls.
okay.
Let me see. Let me see how do it.
And that bad
Chakal
like my
said,
grandma never used to rock the finger waves. Girl used to have them finger waves too.
yeah, yeah, the
Yes.
pinwheels.
Mm-hmm. Anyways.
Yeah. Let me see, show did, and then came the mic. Let me see. Miss Two said right, but she didn't have a facelift. Just was able to get things to enhance her beauty because you could put a wig on Flavor Flav, but it's still Flavor Flav. I know that's right. Man, I
Hey,
used
you
to
know?
burn.
Oh my bad. I'm sorry.
Well, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm finna say, you know how it used to be so different. Like back in the day, people that used to let they daughters wear like weave in their hair, so they had to rock the
Yeah,
little ponytails. Like now, they look girl be having that long jump down to the floor like they mama.
yeah,
Like all kind,
Right.
you was considered fast, like the little fast girl if you had
yeah.
weave in your hair back in the day.
Right. Was it weave? I don't even know if it was the weave.
They had weave.
Mr. Mr. Picklefoot, who is Surrender? Don't do me.
Hey, Mr. Biggerfoot.
You are a fool.
Okay, so what do y'all think about nowadays where parents are like even my nephew or my niece that's 13, like parents are feeling like how back in the day I guess parents felt like I wanted to make sure I bought this to make sure my kids was having the little faddish things that the fashion at the time. How y'all feel that those 26 inches and all of that is almost like equivalent to that this days, and how parents have to really go buy bundles? Like it used to be maybe back in the day, maybe if you got your hair braided, that was about where the weave came in. If you wouldn't got braids put in your hair. But now, what y'all think about parents being faced with their children really feeling like they need to have the weave to have, be in the trends of today's fashion?
Man, I got the
I
blackest,
mean,
beautifulest daughter that y'all ever want to lay eyes on. My daughter, her name Lyric, man.
Yeah,
And she looks so beautiful to me when she got her natural hair like her. She like to rock little afros and walk around the house. I be like, God dang, girl, like she is so beautiful like that. But she beautiful when she get her hair done too. But like you talking about buying bundles, I got 6 girls like, and I be buying bundles like all the time. Like
yeah,
I'm always, especially homecoming for my daughter. Like
yeah.
man,
It's like the
she
thing
get
that you
a
gotta
face
do these
beat.
days.
She get a face beat for home, like all this stuff. Like when she want to take pictures and stuff like that, I gotta go pay for all this hair and face beating and like everything.
Right.
yeah,
So
I
it's
want
a
to go
different
back
day.
to the
So
90s where we grew up.
We didn't care
right,
nothing about that. If we had some lip
Yes.
liner and some lip
Yes.
gloss, we was fine. Like
And
it
if we
was
wanted some makeup, we put that little white eyeliner
I
on our eyes.
right, right,
You
right.
can't say nothing to
And that
us,
was
that's
okay?
when
it.
kids had time to be kids and stuff. Like they just like they
Yes,
don't
we
have
was
time to be kids now.
outside playing.
Yeah. Renee Brown said, remember when people used to starch their pants? Yes.
Oh yes, we used
Most
to
people
go
don't
through
even iron no
bottles of
more.
starch.
Yeah, Chris said, damn, 6 girls? Yeah, we got 6 girls. Chakal said, I'm glad my daughter not into that weave and bundles. She's so simple and down to earth, but she's grown now and she can buy her own. Yeah, like I don't know what I would be doing if I had to, like Asia just missed that stage. She just missed that stage because unless she was going to get her braids done, it was nothing with no weave. Nothing. I missed that stage, so I didn't have kids during the time where that had to be done.
Girls wasn't getting that until like high school back in the day. I think you had to hit like a certain age for a woman to do
Yeah,
that.
like
Like
Right,
I
you get
like
remember when my
real
fingers.
late in
cousin,
high school.
for real.
Real late
Yes,
in high
Miss Two
school.
finger waves and the freezes. Yeah, y'all remember the freeze where you get the freeze little cut. Then they take that rabbit comb and then bring it up so you can have like
Mm-hmm.
a hump up here, like kind of like
The scrunch.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
I remember those. Let me
I remember
see.
seeing my grandma and them comb my little girl cousin hair with like hot combs that be on the stove.
Yeah, my
Like
grandmother
they
was a
don't do none of that.
beautician, so I stay having my hair done. I don't even remember doing no ponytail stuff. Tell you the truth, it was law. Every 2 weeks we'll sit up in her chair. Let me see. Yeah, it was a new generation back in our day. Just braids, right? It was just a natural braids. Like that was the weave. I guess that was the weave of the day. I mean, of that back in the day, the most you gonna do is go get some, go to the Africans and get the braids in your hair. That was just it.
And the girls used to get rid of them fish bones. I used to like the girls how they used to look real good with them fish bones.
Yeah,
Alicia Keys
Mm-hmm.
was that baby boy. Alicia Keys was so fine with them them fishbone braids.
Yeah. Gums,
Damn.
girl, yes, wet and wild. We weren't caring about no Mac and all that. You go to Walgreens, you get the wet and wild, and that's all we had.
Exactly. No Sephora.
Yes, no Sephora with none of that.
Mhm.
What about the beehive? Yep, the beehive and the goddess braids came out. That was a little bit later. Yes, that hot comb. Yep, I remember that. The French rolls for prom. Yep, that's about what you gonna do. You got what? All you was gonna do is put that hair probably up in an updo. But nowadays, it got to be at least 50 inches.
Hey, Mr.
Right.
Picklefoot, crazy as hell. He say whole house smelling like jam and blue magic. Facts, bro.
Magic. Somebody else said up there. They said
Yeah,
pump it up
no.
and that pink
Yeah.
lotion. All we had was the pink
Yeah.
Ooh,
lotion. You could
pink
tell us that.
That
lotion.
that 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 tail ain't what's called a pony the tail. What is it called? The mane tail, some shit like that. The blue.
Mane and tail.
That pink stuff.
The pink
Pink
lotion.
lotion, moisturizer.
They go in your hair, right?
Yeah,
The pink
Yeah,
bottle.
yeah.
I think
it
it's
was in
Man,
a pink and black
hey,
bottle.
well, it was hard
Yeah.
coming up. Well, I'm talking about. I ain't gonna. I used to put grease on for lotion, like for real.
Oop. What?
Straight up. That was so hard to do. You just gotta get the real spot. You gotta hit that sucker real good. Like you gotta like them ankles,
You gotta
boy. Them
use what you
ankles, boy.
got.
Look here. You gotta put a lot of it on your ankles and shine it up real good. Boy, I'm talking
Right,
about.
Lord. Do
And
they
I'm
bras?
in South Florida in that heat. Where you go out there and just start like, Lord, have mercy, you start sweating and like cooking in that heat, man. Like, but you couldn't go to school ashy though, like for real.
But they said eyeshadow used to be used for blush and lipstick. You just use one thing and it go everywhere. This one said, oh, the moon lipstick. Oh, you couldn't tell us though when that moon lipstick came out.
Oh,
It looked black. It was black, but then when you put it on, it
oh
was red.
yes.
Remember that? Yes. And eyeliner was our only makeup. Yes.
Yes, it was. We did everything with the eyeliner, girl.
Girl, that moon lipstick never came off, Miss Two. You have that lipstick on 2-3 days. What was they putting on our lips? That lipstick is stay on there like 2-3 days. You could not get it off if you wanted to. That is too funny. I sure remember that. Wait,
Hey, how many of y'all ladies done kiss them and put some lipstick on and kiss some jail letters and send them off to the jail?
I never done that.
No, I never
You
did
never
that.
did that. And I used to tell my girl when I got locked up, my baby mama used to do that.
Yeah. The beads and the braids. Yep, Terry. I remember that. Oh, yeah, the luster silk. Luster silk. That's it, Gubs girl. The luster silk pink oil moisturizer.
Moisturizer.
That's if you ain't had that, you ain't have nothing.
Yeah.
So I'll take that pink oil moisturizer, get those curlers. I didn't even know I was frying my hair. Still be trying to do my hair.
If you ain't
Lord,
it wasn't
didn't know no
hot
better.
enough.
Huh?
It wasn't hot enough if you ain't
It
here
wasn't hot enough. You ain't hear the sizzle. You weren't doing it right.
to.
And the royal crown. Yes, Katie.
I knew somebody was gonna do it. Look at her.
Huh?
She say I did it too. I did that too, raw and spray some Bath and Body Works on me.
Okay. Little
I ain't gonna lie to
perfume.
them. Hey man, you do that, yo man. But hey, I used to lay in the bed at night, man. I ain't gonna lie. I used to get that letters and be kissing, put my lips right on her lips.
Okay.
Man, that smell of that paper like real.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a lover boy. When I be in love, I be in love, bro. Like I love my woman, shit.
I know that's
For real.
right. What about B&B Supergrow? Yeah. Remember the hair food? You really was doing something if you get some hair food. Y'all remember that?
Yes.
That yellow hair
Yes.
food?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Y'all tripping. Let me see, Ghost Girl. We used to use toothpaste to remove hickeys. Yes. Think we're doing something. You get the hickeys, you be trying to put up the thinking you doing something. The man used to be thinking they marking the spot, boy. Let me see. Okay, let me see. What about the beeswax? Yes, I remember the beeswax too. Lord, Chris, really nobody told me. Let me see. That oh my God, it's sulfur 8. We didn't care how bad it stink. Let me see. Yes, stinky stuff. Yes, that worked so good. It was a thing in our mind. I don't know. Did it really work? I don't know if it really worked.
Right.
But in our mind, when you gotta like do a conditioner to your hair, you get that sulfur 8. Don't worry about how
felt good
don't worry
though.
about that. Do it on the weekend so it can wear off by the time you go to school.
What the hell, Mr. Picklefoot? Somebody wrong.
What,
You got
Mr.
the perfect
Picklefoot?
head shape for a pixie cut with the swoop.
With
Man,
the
you don't
swoop.
sit your ass down, boy. Hey, Hey, you look like that on your picture, boy. What's under that hat, bro? Like shit. Come on, I got a perfect
Lord,
head for that. Don't even look at me like that, bro. The fuck wrong with this nigga, Mr. Picklefoot, bro? We ain't doing that.
Lord,
That's all
Lord.
Mr. Biggerfoot to roll. He all
Don't put
good.
Mr. Picklefoot, like you a straight male or what the hell wrong with him? He good?
He playing. He always playing.
Oh, all right,
He
man. I'm
got
just
dates
making
for
sure.
days.
Cause
and
I
use
don't
those.
know him like that.
This who said using those white women electric curler irons to curl our hair. God
I would.
forbid if you had really coarse hair, right? Because it wouldn't get hot enough. Just dumb like we was doing something, we're doing nothing, y'all. But y'all remember the pink rollers, the pink sponge rollers? Hair get
Mm-hmm.
tangled all up.
Yep.
Bottom Brothers,
Hey,
yeah.
my grandma used to wear them little rollers in her hair and sit up under that goddamn blow dryer for the longest. But if she
Oh,
be
that's
sitting
for
up
the
under
double
that
roll, those
bitch,
hard rollers.
you be like, God damn, she sit up under that shit for hours and be sitting up under that motherfucker.
Oh, Chris
She used to
said,
walk around in
Candy
her
got
bra
the
with hair
Blue
rollers
Magic
on.
right now.
You got
You
it?
better put that blue magic in his hair.
What is mane and tail? Wait a minute. Trakel said mane and
All right,
tail.
pick the foot. He
It's
say
like
I'm
a
That
just
put
putting
shampoo
that. All right, bro.
conditioner. That was the best, mane and tail.
dog mange. I don't remember
Apple
dog
G.
mange. All the crip irons. Oh, that's where we started. That was Asia's. I had to learn how to crip her hair.
Mm.
So what happened to all that? Y'all ladies don't be using them rollers no more. I don't even see them in the store. Like they still sell them joints.
Yeah, they still sell them.
I'm sure they do, but we don't use them. We
Yes,
got
they still sell
lace
them.
fronts. No.
Right. It's
Got them
all
lace
lace front
fronts
now.
on.
Oh, the carefree curls, Lord. Ah,
All right, Mr. Picklefoot. I ain't know you never played with me like that before. That's why I said that. My bad, bro.
bro. So I
I
said,
ain't
wait a
never
minute.
heard him play with nobody like that before. I'm like, what the hell wrong with bro?
Chris said she still like the pink rollers. Girl, the Gubs girl, those roller sets, you could tell us that. That's what I got from my grandma. I said every 2 weeks I was getting a roller set. Every 2 weeks. I don't know what mane and tail is. I never heard of that.
It's shampoo, conditioner.
Mr. Picklefoot
It
said
was
it
popular.
was so many pink foam rollers all over the house. Right. Lord, them
For
was the
real.
days, y'all. I said,
Y'all,
I
we done
remember-
went down memory lane tonight too,
right,
but just
right.
what year we in right now? Shit, what year we on
I
Right.
right
think we
now?
about the
90 something.
90s. I think we get into the 90s now.
Hey,
Hmm.
that'll be a
80s,
good
90s.
game show thing, Gamble.
That's true, Gamma.
Like do
What?
some little night like
90s
90s
questions.
trivia and like
Hmm.
89, like the stuff
I
like that. 2000s.
I got some 90s trivia cards, but I think it's about music. It ain't about stuff. I'm gonna find some tonight for it though. Let me write it down.
You can
Because
make
that's
up
gonna
your
be
own
easy to
stuff. Like you
find.
can make it up like stuff
Yeah,
that
we can
we
make
all
up our
know
own.
about.
know I'm gonna lose that game.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
boy. Oh
That's so
boy.
sad.
Yeah, I forgot all about Mark. Mark
I
a baby
know.
here.
We'll do a
I'm,
2001
no, I'm looking.
soon.
That's what I was about to say. I'm gonna look for 90s and 2000. My sister here was so thick about her back using that combination. Oh, wait,
All
what
right, so
combination?
Mark, I'm gonna ask you a question about something like that. So, what do you know about like all us like 80s or better, like 80s and 70s, I guess, in the house right now. So what we had back in the day that y'all don't have right now, that y'all wish y'all had right now, like or like what y'all like when y'all look at our stuff that we had back in the day, like what was cool to
Mm-hmm.
y'all that y'all didn't have,
Yeah, don't have. We don't have.
huh?
But might not think that they want nothing. My son used to be
Like they
thinking,
just the time that we came up in, like what
Our
we was
music.
doing that they didn't have. Like
Our music.
I say the music, like if I was his age.
Y'all
Mm-hmm.
music do be hitting though.
Yep.
Mark do
I
like
ain't
our
gonna lie.
music. He do like the music.
You know, I like the old music anyway.
But do you see anything else you would say that you wish things were like, or your but because younger people, y'all like the way things have changed, right? Or what?
I
What you
mean,
think?
when I be looking at stuff like from back in the day, like just how things were, like it seemed like everything was just chill, like everything was just fun, like and we had our times we were fun too, but it was
That's true.
like a different kind of fun back then, like just looking at old like documentaries and stuff like that.
Okay.
It was carefree fun.
It's like a different type of fun. You know what I'm saying?
Innocent.
It was. It was. It really was. I always
Like
say,
our first kisses and stuff like that meant stuff like that.
Yes.
Like they don't
yeah,
have all that stuff right now. They just be like, well, I don't know what these kids doing right now, but
We used to have notes. Do you want to be my girlfriend? Yes or no.
yeah,
right,
Do you want me to
yeah,
boyfriend?
not
Yes or
even.
no. Now they got dropping in the DM and stuff like that.
right, exactly. So Mark, nowadays, what do y'all do more of? Do you think that y'all do more of talking to somebody in person or dropping in the DMs?
I like talking to people. I like talking to people in person. Like I
Okay,
don't like the internet stuff, but
okay,
that's just me personally. I'm like old school when it comes to that. I don't like. I mean, I will, but I just prefer like an in person type joint, like at a lounge, like a anywhere, just in person, anywhere for real.
yeah.
That's what's up.
And before it was clubs, it was skating rings and
On
movies.
my
Yes,
mama, on my mama, boy. Hey, them skating ring days used to be going down,
that's
boy.
where it went down. That's where it went down. Did y'all used to have all those boys groups that used to be dancing groups?
Oh
Did
yeah,
y'all do
them
that?
boys used to be dancing on stage.
Yes, they used to
I
when they were
told you I
skating.
grew up with Mark with Pleasure P. I stayed on the same street with Pleasure P.
What? Yeah, yeah, you were saying that last night.
Yeah, that boy used to win all the talent shows, but he wasn't dancing. He was going up against them dancing boys like that, the boy groups that was dancing. But like he used to win it all the time, singing like for real.
Let me see what they said. You were cool with the beeper. Remember Cooley High with Lawrence Hilton Jacob? Yes.
The girls used to tell the boys like, throw your meat. Yeah, the gym shorts on, you be out there popping your meat.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, girls used to like that shit. We used to
Lord,
call it hydraulics in class too, like you get hard and make it bounce up. And the girl be like, they look at you like, shit, this hydraulics. We used to call that shit hydraulics in class. I ain't gonna lie.
what? Lockwood skating ring in Houston was the best. Okay. We don't have, I don't,
Our
we do have
skating
a
ring was
couple.
called Gold Coast.
That was the thing to do on the weekends. Ours was called the Palace.
I like social media, but I wish that it would have stopped with MySpace
Right.
and Black Planet,
Because it
and
was a
that's it.
hold on it. We had a handle on it back
I
then.
don't know nothing about no
Okay,
Right.
Black
okay,
Planet. I knew
okay.
about
So
MySpace, but not that Black Planet. I don't know what that
my
Black
is.
Planet.
hey,
Oh my goodness.
MySpace was way better than Facebook. I don't give a damn what nobody
MySpace
said.
Yes,
was
it
lit, yo.
was.
MySpace was lit.
MySpace was jumping, man. I don't know
You
why it just
personalized
fell
it,
out
had
like
the
that.
pink background with the glitter. You did everything to it.
Your
I
picture, you
remember, but
come
I
on your
remember
somebody
with all
page,
that.
your picture all flipping and your music playing. You got your playlist going down the list, right?
And
Man,
so I
MySpace was
never did
jumping.
it. I never even opened up a MySpace. I never saw how it looked. I just knew it existed.
Really?
What? Dang.
Yeah, because by that time I was like
Dang.
married, so I wouldn't even think about stuff like that.
Mm.
I think I was like 23 around that time, like 23, 22 years old when MySpace was really jumping for real.
Skate land. Yeah, we got a skate land too. You don't remember gangs going up? I don't remember a gang. Yeah, it was. We did have them because I remember somebody in our neighborhood. They did some kind of initiation, and this boy was like normal. He was one. His whole family was popular in our neighborhood and in our school. One day, the opposing gang jumped on him and made. He was brain dead for a while, and he never fully came back from that. He had to live with his mom and dad for the rest of his life. And that was back then. So it was. We did have. They wasn't as bad as they got after. Probably like later, but they we did have gangs back then. Let me see. Let me see what
Yeah,
it
because
says.
I was in college too
I
for
think
Black
it was
Planet.
Black Planet. Black Planet. Okay.
Oh, Black Panther was jumping. And y'all had them party lines. We had a party line called the Miami Zoo.
Oh, y'all remember those party
Like
lines? I never got on one, but I
Hmm.
heard
man,
about them.
them
I never got on
party
I
one.
used to
lines
hear
used to
about
be
them too.
jumping, boy.
Hey,
It'd
Candy.
be by it'd be by 10, 15 people in one room. Like you can't even talk when you come in the door. Like,
I couldn't understand how that worked with all those people coming on the phone at the same time.
hey, our thing was like it was called the Miami Zoo. When they come on and say, you got the Miami Zoo, got some minutes to blow them with us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, my name
That
on there
was
back in the
corny
day,
back then.
That was
I was
very corny.
Mr. I was
That was
Mr.
very corny.
Butterfinger back then. I used to come to that, yeah, this your boy Mr. Butterfinger, man. I come through slide in. What's up, y'all ladies? What y'all got going on
What?
up in here?
Oh my
They
God,
were like, what's
radio.
up? This is that. Yeah, yeah. That's how hey, they give you a 3-digit number. You give it to this girl. both of y'all swap each other number and y'all gotta type it in at the same time and they make y'all go private. And you get on there and
Oh,
be talking on a little private chat or whatever like that.
Yeah,
But
okay.
it used to be so many
Man.
dudes in there hating, so it might be one girl in there with a bunch of dudes. So you come in there, you be like, and she feeling you be
yeah,
like, hey man, let's go private. She be like, what's your number on there? I be like, all right, I'm finna give you my number.
yeah.
Dudes will start blowing on the phone, like getting all loud. You be like, man, I can't. Hey, then you gotta
Hey,
tell her, hey man, go to the next room. Go to the next
right, right,
room. She
right,
gotta do it
right.
7. Go to the next room, and they be like, hey, it's quiet in here. Like, man, you gotta give it to her quick, and them dudes gonna come over, blowing on the phone. You be like, damn, like why y'all boys hating like that, man?
But
Like,
but
god
then wasn't it
damn.
people who lived from everywhere though? Or what people who lived from where
Nah,
you?
these was people that was in the city. Like I grew up in South Florida and Hollywood, Florida, so it was Miami, Broward,
Hmm.
Palm Beach, like it was all that on there. Like, man, I
So the
used to get
people
on the
who was
trout
so it
rail
was
and go
like
out there be
local.
meeting
It was
girls and
local.
shit. Yeah. It was
Oh,
called the Miami Zoo. Then they had one. They had them in all different states. Like I'm surprised y'all don't know about them,
I'd heard about it, but I just never got into.
man. But it was a teen thing, man. We used to be going to school, sleeping on the bus, be tired, be on the party line all night.
Oh my god, I remember people used to be
For
doing that. I
real.
was like forever in a relationship all the time. Like when I was in my teens, I was in a relationship, and so I just wasn't doing stuff like that.
And shoot,
That is too doggone funny. Too
party
funny.
line used to be jumping though.
Mark, you
It'd
ever
be
had a
just
party
like this,
line,
but
Mark?
all of us on the phone, like everybody who in the chat be on the phone, like
Mark,
all of us be on the phone.
Mark was. I think Mark was too young to remember that party line stuff. I don't think they was doing that like that.
Definitely too young.
Yeah, man, Mark.
Did
Mhm.
y'all have them in y'all cities though? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I
I know what you.
remember
I know
it,
exactly
but
what
I
you're
really
talking about.
wasn't on it like that. But I remember party lines. I don't think I ever got through or even
Yeah,
tried it really, but I remember them.
Talking about dang raw was wild. I was not wild, man. Shit, I was a
I
I
was
was a
too busy outside
teenager.
playing double dutch.
Like I had fun growing up.
oh, black parties. Yes, they did used to have those black parties. That was fun.
Mhm.
That was fun. We used to be having so much fun, man. The neighborhoods used to be so much fun. Like, man, that's crazy.
Can
That's
y'all hear me?
crazy.
That's when the neighborhoods was safe though. It was safe back then though.
Oh, freaking man.
Did you say,
You
Mark?
could go out like and have fun for real. Like people wasn't
I said
shooting
my
up
phone
crowds
is
of people.
freaking.
Like
Say it one more time, Mark. I can't hear you.
His phone acting up.
Oh,
Oh,
your phone messed up.
yeah, my phone tweaking.
Okay, but Spickable said I was tired of my mama's landline. Hold on, yeah, I got a bit. Yeah,
Yeah, sure
you were
did.
just stuck. Your phone was gonna go. Big Mama used to be so mad about making her phone. That's why she had to get my own phone because I had that phone being busy. You were so happy when 2 ways came out. Then with 3 ways, you really couldn't tell us that when 3 ways came out.
and y'all remember
Oh,
that long
Waiting was a
y'all
thing.
remember that long ass phone cord walking around the house. That
yes,
long
Hmm.
ass goddamn phone cord longer than the bitch.
Lord, my God,
Shit.
that was too
And then
See,
and
funny.
then
I don't remember
then
something
then you
like that
got
though.
and
You
then when
I
you
know
don't?
got
what
the
you're talking
cordless
about.
phone came
I just
out.
don't remember that.
Mark, you
You
don't know
don't
nothing about call
remember, Mark?
ID or none of that, bro. Like,
Yeah,
No,
Mark,
I know about the call IDs. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember seeing that when I was growing up.
right. You didn't
Uh,
see it.
yeah, you don't see house phones no more. You can't even find a house store in a house phone in Walmart nowhere. Probably you
or
probably
if
got to
you
order a
do, it's
house phone
the
online or
speaker
something.
ones, the wireless ones. They don't got the corded ones that much no more.
Yeah, that
Hey
plug into the wall.
T1000. T1000, we're going down memory lane.
Hey, T1000
The house
girl.
phone is you don't even need that no more though. It's like
No, you don't. Mark, you
Hey,
grew up
y'all
Mm-mm.
in a
remember them
time where
pages though?
everything moved so fast. So, like, you right at the age where it was a lot of technology differences. You know, like it was a
oh
lot
yeah,
going on. So you
Right.
kind of like you just I don't know
A
your age
lot
I
group.
went
came at the perfect
fast.
time.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
See,
Not the
Mark
perfect
wouldn't know
time.
if
You
you
missed the
gave him a
90s.
pager right now. Y'all remember them codes you had to put in the page and let people
I
know
don't know
what
nothing about them
talk to
pages,
people in
yo.
the
I don't know
code.
nothing about that.
Mark
So
was
That
Mark,
that
Never used a payphone, did you?
I ain't never did none of that. I ain't never rode a city bus,
See,
none of that.
hey Mark, I'm gonna
What?
tell you, Mark, it was a time back in the day where when you want to know what time it is, you go get on the payphone and dial 411 and be like, hey man, what time is it right now?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like niggas ain't
yeah,
know what time it was. Like everybody know what
yeah.
time it is now.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I do
And you be
remember
waiting on
having
the,
to
and
come
you
in the
be waiting on
crib
the city
before the street
bus.
lights, though. I remember that.
Hey Mark, you be waiting on the city bus. The bus that you never rode, you be waiting on the city bus, right? You be like, man, the city bus late, man. What time it is? Man, go to the payphone and see what time it is, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go down 411, bro.
Look, they said stay at walk all night on the phone. Said then you got to play sleep with your room door open, right?
Facts.
Yes, Lord. Oh,
Oh
the pep
snap.
rallies. Yes, Terry, the pep rallies. Did you have pep rallies? Mark?
Yeah, I remember pep rallies.
Okay, good. I was about to
Yeah,
say if
pet
they
rally
took
be
that from
lit.
y'all.
They were the joint that be in the school in the gym, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Their little rallies be in the gym.
yeah, for like before
Yeah.
homecoming games and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
We used to do
Yeah,
ours on the football field.
right.
Out in the
P1000
bleachers and
said, "Hey,
everything.
Christian Cancer, Red Rama."
Hey. No, my dad used to pick up the other line and don't say nothing, just sit there.
Y'all about to witness. Remember I told y'all when people ring my doorbell and I know who they are? Y'all about to witness what I do right now. 'Cause I don't know who you are. Come to Lexi, it's okay. Come here. We just ignore whoever it is. Come on. Let me see.
I think I grew up in a good time though. I think like the kids now, like they don't get to experience stuff like we got to like the kids now don't even be outside for real.
Did you go
Like
outside, Mark? Did you used to go outside?
I went outside as soon as I got off the bus. I
Oh,
was
okay.
outside. Nah,
Yeah.
we didn't stay in the house. Like unless we were playing like the game or something, but that was like more so like after like it was to get dark, we go in the crib and stuff like that. But nah,
Yeah,
we
we
was
stayed
outside. Like
outside.
soon we got off the bus. Like I remember going to the crib. I would help me do my chores just to get outside. Like it won't no sitting in the house like that back then. It won't. Everybody that comes to your house like waiting on you to come out. You know?
Right.
Yeah,
They
see,
don't do
you
that
wasn't in
now.
that. You wasn't in that group. That group that's right up under you, they ain't got nothing going on.
Nope.
You came up right behind like my era. Like you said, you 31.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm 40. I just turned 40, so you like right there. Like we was outside. We was all outside.
Mr.
Like
Picklefoot,
we used
what
to
is
go
the
to house.
green
We used to
box?
walk to house parties and everything. Like
Mm-hmm.
we
Hmm.
had a lit childhood though. I ain't gonna lie.
Good,
We
that's good,
did.
Mark. Mr. Picklefoot
That's
said
when I
he
feel
wants
sorry
to
for
chill on
people
the
who.
green
Oh my
box.
bad.
No, Mr.
What you
Picklefoot
said?
was saying that he's chilling on the green box in his neighborhood. I was asking, what is that?
The
Oh,
little
like in
green
front of the
box, the
house.
little thing that's out there by the road.
That's like the
They
little
like that. They
electric
keep the
joint or something,
electric
right?
stuff
Yeah,
in
the
there.
electric thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Did y'all
And that
ever
better get hot too now, boy. That better keep it be getting hot.
did y'all ever pull alarms? I feel so bad for all the days I pulled fire alarms. Remember the fire alarms used to be on the street, and if you pulled it, you had to pull it. They used to just be like poles on the street, and it used to have like a little thing. You pull it, and if you pull it, the police will come. I mean, fire truck will come. Y'all ever had that?
Outside?
I don't
By
Hell
the
remember
no,
that.
stop
we
and
ain't never had no shit like
when?
that before.
Are you
Mm-hmm.
serious? Let me see. If y'all
Hell
ever
nah.
pulled a fire alarm on the street,
Fire alarm was at school. That was it.
no, we had them in the block, like around the block. Every so many blocks, they used to be out there. So in case it was a fire, I guess you would go to that box and you would
We
just
used to go
pull
to. We had to go to the payphone and dial 911.
Right, not outside on the
We
street where you can pull
outside of
it.
the street. I'm gonna have to look that up right now.
we used to prank call 911 and be like, they out here shooting and fighting out here. And sit back at the park and watch the police show up and then like we used to do that type of stuff.
We used to turn on the hydrants outside.
Yeah, that's what Kayla just said. The fire hydrant.
Yeah,
Man,
Caleb
and
from up
you know
north. That's why.
when you a kid, right? I don't know about up north, but like down south, we used to throw the hell out of rocks, but like we used to have rock fights and like I'm talking about
Rock
like
fights.
we used to throw rocks at cars at the city bus when they run
Man,
through. Man, we used to rock the hell out of the city bus. What?
we
Yeah.
used to do the same thing, yo. When the cars ride by, we used to throw rocks at them, yo.
Yeah, we used to rock.
Wow.
We used to rock the hell out of the cars and just haul ass, boy. Like for real. You
Cars
get
like
behind the
had
building, man. You see about 20 rocks coming back there. Kids running above from out there. We was some bad kids, boy. I be saying now, like let a kid hit my car with a goddamn rock. Well, I promise, boy.
Right.
Probably be out there chasing them all the way to their house, man. Like y'all crazy as hell. But we
That's
used to do
what
that
Turol
junk
be
though.
reminding me of with the prank calls back in the day. And I feel so bad about them. I can't even participate in them because when I tell
Alright.
you, me and my cousin used to be calling folks' husbands saying the man is, I feel so doggone bad about that.
I'm finna take y'all back with this one now. Look, y'all used to nigga knock. So
Yeah,
go nigga knocking. So
yeah,
nigga knocking, go knocking on doors and hauling that. Like when they come to the door, you just go bang on somebody's door.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Bam,
yeah,
bam, 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 bam. Yeah,
yeah,
all that.
You can't
We
do
call
that
yeah.
that
now.
shit like we call that nigga knocking.
You can't do that now.
Right,
But
because
you
you
know,
get
you be
blown
all on
away.
the ring camera, everything.
Right.
Nah.
Right, the police be waiting on the corner.
For
Mhm.
real.
See, they used to be on the streets like this. Oh, let me see. Oh, wait, I gotta turn my background off. The fireboxes used to be. Let me see. Oh Lord, like they used to look like this. They be on street corners.
I ain't never seen that
Nah, I
before.
never seen those.
Yeah, they be on every so many corners will have one. So
Only in
like,
Milwaukee.
but it no, it's like that. I just looked it up.
In Milwaukee.
Katie
No,
must
this
stayed
is
in the
Google
country
showing
somewhere.
us. This is Google showing me all
Oh, you
over the
say stand
world.
on the
Who in
overpass.
the chat had those fireboxes?
Nobody in the chat had those.
I ain't never seen that before.
Wow, that's something. Yeah, I gotta. I used to always, and then if you find your mama find out you've been pulling those boxes, I feel so bad about that. Yeah, Dean doorbell ditch. That's what we used to call it, Kayla. You run up people doors.
Y'all some proper kids, boy. Like for a doorbell ditch. Y'all wanna go doorbell ditching? We be like, hey man, y'all ready to go nigga knocking? Like, let's go.
Wait, Mr. Picklefoot said,
Mr.
"Wouldn't the
Mr.
Thomas
Stupid.
Edison his ain't never?"
Not Con Edison.
Hey, y'all can go
You
doorbell ditch.
singing back.
Oh, stand on the overpass and make the 18 wheelers blow horns. No, I just remember passing by them and going like this, and then they'll do it. Oh, I guess people probably left my doorbell now. I mean, they probably left from
A
on my
lot of
doorbell.
people still do that. Like I be doing that like every blue moon or you'll get that somebody hang out doing it. It be mostly grown people.
Let me see. Never seen the boxes. Wow, that's crazy. Somebody had the boxes before. Right, T1000, Thomas Edison. Eric said back in them days you could call the restaurants and order 1,000. I want the phone, yes, and send it to the neighbor house. Yep. Oh Lord, and sit on your porch and watch, see what the reaction. Oh, it was bad. It seemed harmless, but we should not have been doing stuff like that. We
Fact.
should not have been
Mm.
doing stuff like that.
What else you wanted us to do?
And Halloween, like Halloween, we used to throw eggs and stuff like that. Last day of school, man,
Yeah.
last day of school,
Yes.
boy, we used to like, man, we'd be
You were
jumping out the back of the
terrorizing
bus.
Halloween.
We won't even, we'll walk home on the last day of school. And Halloween, that'd be like, you walk home, you throwing toilet paper in the trees and
Right. Yeah, Justin was
shaving
here. Justin
cream.
might have saw those boxes before. Let me see. Kayla said nobody does mischief mischief night anymore. What is mischief night? What is that, Kayla? Man, that's what was called what? What is
Being bad
mischief?
night.
It was it a special night?
Right. To be bad.
You know what,
To
your
act
child.
out.
Lord, let me see. My cousin, what? Got hit with eggs. Our cousin got hit with some eggs.
Hey, them eggs be
Oh,
hurting too, boy. Them
I
eggs
can
be
got
hurting
imagine,
hit
bro.
good.
with an egg. I would
You
have
getting
lost my
smacked with an
mind.
egg. Yo. I can imagine that, yo.
I would have lost my mind. That is too funny. Okay, y'all, we hung here for 2 hours. We didn't get through the trust. We
Spin
didn't
the
get
bottle.
we didn't get through the trust. Let me do the last things about how you did it. Let's just finish it up with uh how you demonstrate trustworthiness. Things you can do to demonstrate trustworthiness is being transparent, showing consistency to someone, having an open dialogue, continuous learning, clarity in your communication, encouraging critical thinking, sensitivity to the context, like meaning provide relevant and meaningful responses to people. That's how you can show trustworthiness, and non-judgmental support and being prompt, having no hidden agenda, meaning like um without any like bias or hidden motives and things like that. That's how we can display that trust. And I can just piece that together with the beginning of the live when we were on the subject of trust. But you know, y'all, we be having too much fun. These conversations go from everywhere. We'll be talking about this, and somebody be like, "I want to know this and that in the chat." Like we ain't trying to figure that out. We trying to figure
Mhm.
stuff out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me see. Oh, spin the bottle. Yes, Mr. Picklefoot.
Yeah.
How to go
Quality.
get it? All that
Hey, I was
bullshit.
just thinking
Yeah.
that too, yo.
How to go
Yes.
get it? We used to
I
have
was just
a
thinking
game
that.
called Grab Ass. Be running around just grabbing girls' booty and shit.
And I could never play none of that in my neighborhood because we all lived there together. The boys in our neighborhood only did that with girls who were new to our neighborhood because we all grew up together. Like all of us literally grew up from when we were like 3, 4. So when we got to like 8, 9, it's like I ain't gonna touch my brother, I ain't gonna touch my sister. So it was just like only the people who were new to the neighborhood played that. That's it. Anybody else be like, you my family. So that didn't happen a lot.
Cousins used to be hunching back in the day. Like that's what you
That's what
thought.
I'm about to say too, Roy.
That's
Like,
where you
huh?
learned all your little nasty shit from your cousins, man. You be out there hunching.
Yes. That's how you practice, huh?
For real, you be out there practicing hunching like a mud, like Jack Rabbit. Hey, soon as the grown folks close that door, y'all
Now we did used to
they turn
roll
that
up.
damn TV on and say, "Go in the room, sit your ass down." I bet, come on. You be
Oh
happy to see
wow.
cuz.
All right,
You
bet.
be happy to see cuz come over there. You be like, shit.
Oh man.
Lord. Did y'all
Mm-hmm.
ever roll up newspaper and smoke it?
Say,
No.
we used to roll
We
in the brown paper
yeah,
bags.
we
Like we
used
used to
to
roll
act
in the
like we was
brown bag.
grown, roll up newspaper, light up that doggone paper. We did almost caught a fire so many doggone times. That big old flame. And we be inhaling. Well, I don't even know. I don't think we knew how to inhale, but we try to like pull out
Right.
the smoke so we can pretend. Lord, we used to do something. That's at like 8, 9, 10 years old, just doing crazy stuff. What is wrong with kids? They think of the craziest stuff. Chicago said, "Play a house. You the mama, you the daddy. I'm gonna be the
Yes,
kid."
Chicago.
In
Man,
Right.
house.
yeah. I'm trying to tell you, I don't know us kid, man. And that, I don't know what the hell was going on. 80s of babies and 70 babies, like we was some little freaks running around that motherfucker.
Yeah, I
Boy,
think that was the 80s. I mean, I don't know.
Yes.
I ain't never did nothing like that though.
I'm in
We
South
were.
Florida, bro. I'm talking about Uncle Luke was popping back then. I'm talking about like, God damn, it was going
Well,
down, bro. My auntie was scrippers and she was a scripper and she used to have all her scripper friends at my grandma's.
yeah.
Shoot, I used to see them coming. I go get right up under the table, sit right up on the table, looking all like looking at everything. Boy, talking about they used to love me, boy. Hey, my mama said my auntie friend, right? They used to dance in Luke videos too. She was like, her homegirl Yvette told me I used to run and put your head right in the crack of her ass. I'd be like, damn.
Oh Lord,
Like
you
I
are
was a
the
little
best.
managed club. I was a managed little boy for real.
That is too
Coming
funny.
up for real.
100 must be Florida word. Yeah, I think that's a Florida word. See what thoughts that we
Y'all,
used
what
to.
y'all call it?
I don't know. I
What's
know
a
a lot of people from Florida say that.
what's the Florida
Hunching?
word?
Hunch. Like
Hunter,
going to go hunt.
hunter,
Hunching.
Oh, hunching.
What y'all
Okay.
call that?
Doing the do. Doing
humping
it.
maybe, like humping maybe.
Damn. I thought all y'all thought said it was hunching too.
No, to what thousand
Mm-mm.
said.
I
We
be up
used
here
to.
talking a whole different language, bro.
Oh, T1000 said they used to play in a deep freezer, locking each other in there.
Oh nah.
What?
Oh,
I ain't never heard
like
that
You
before.
longest
locking me in.
freezer
I don't want to
No.
play
ever.
that game. I'm not
Scary
playing
now,
that.
but then it was fun. See, kids be doing crazy stuff like getting in refrigerators.
She said
Man,
getting booty. That's what they call it. They go get some booty.
right?
That nigga
Oh,
that
get
go
booty. That's what
finna
you
go
want.
hunt, bro.
Did y'all play the shop or shopping carts in the carts? Did y'all play
What?
on in shopping carts
Oh
every
yeah,
year?
Yeah, we did.
we did. We used to go get them from Kmart. It was a K before Walmart was popping. Kmart was the thing. Like we used to go to Kmart and push them all the way back. Like be running around the neighborhood with shopping carts for real.
Yeah. What about boys used to always in the neighborhood? They used to forever be doing backflips. Did boys in your neighborhood do that? They was always doing
Yeah,
backflips and stuff.
I
Boys was
had the
doing
trampoline
everything.
at my house. But yeah, everybody used to be hitting backflip. Whole hand, no hand, hand, no
Yeah.
hand.
Double flips.
Yeah, yeah.
They were doing all kind of gymnastics around there.
Hey,
Hey, you know when it
do
was
y'all
real
remember?
fun though? When
What?
the park sprinklers used to come on. When the
Yeah.
park, every time the park sprinklers come on, these be grown folks out there running through the field playing with us out there. Like
Yeah.
we used to all be at the park when the sprinklers come on.
Terry
Hmm.
said Texas they call it hunter too. We stole carts to take the wheels off and make go karts.
Hmm.
Okay.
What you said, Mark?
Mark, you
I
said
want.
something?
I want to ask if y'all remember jerking. I mean, I know y'all don't because y'all older, but do y'all remember that era when kids were jerking?
The
Seems like I
damn
Oh,
do
do the
jerk.
remember something
jerk,
like
do
that.
the jerk, jerk,
Yeah,
jerk. That
jerk,
song,
Yeah,
yeah.
jerk, jerk.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
Yeah.
I
back
remember that.
Harlem. They were Harlem shaking
Mm-hmm.
and everything then.
That was a jam. That was a jam. Where were you born again? Chris said.
Broward County, Hollywood, Florida.
Broward County. That's a
Yep.
popular area of. I always hear about Broward County. I always hear about that.
I
It
know.
is popular.
It ain't
My
never been
cousins are
that
from there.
popular until Kodak Black and them blew it up and all that level. Like everybody be talking about Miami Dade County. It was all about Miami, Miami, Miami.
Yeah, Dade
Well,
County.
people
Yeah.
don't even be knowing that the movies that they say they filmed in Miami, them must be filmed right in Broward, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood. Like it be filmed down that way.
What time you
The
say she said I done dozed off? Yeah, y'all, oh y'all was woke up by some shit to do with this conversation. What? What you said, Tanya? Okay, I was born in Palm Beach. Of course, said she was born in Palm Beach.
561.
I remember the dance, the joke. Yeah, I remember that. Wait, from the 50s and 60s. I remember that jerk. I remember when that song came out. Hey, now I remember that jerk.
On
That, but that
College
was
Boulevard.
before.
Cassie, you from Miami? Cassie in Miami?
Cassie said Kodak Black be out jogging.
On
Well,
Collins
I don't know if she
Boulevard.
from my nobody. No, I don't think she from no.
Collins, that's down there and that's on South Beach down there.
Cassie, where you from?
Yeah, Cassie, where you from? I thought she was from Indiana. Maybe not. Let me see,
Well,
Katie. Yes, we made.
unless they got a Collins Boulevard down there too.
No, her son lives there.
Oh,
She
her
said.
son. I was about to say that's South Beach area down there.
Yeah. Drop the link. Okay, Taya. Lord, these conversations. I'm like, dang, why don't we run these all? Get your big ass up, because these could have been watch hours.
Hmm.
Let me see.
All from Gary, Indiana. I've been to
Yeah,
Gary,
I thought
Indiana
she
a
was
lot of
from Indiana.
times.
Oh, so yes, you from there? Okay.
That's her second home. She said.
I see
Mm.
why Michael Jackson daddy had to get them boys up out of there, boy. Had their ass spin, I mean, whooping their ass
Really?
in the hell yeah, Gary, Indiana, like crazy. Like I gotta take my gun out the truck with me every time around
Dang.
Gary. Gary's serious around there. Them boys, it's like
Now
right
you
there
want
by
your camera
Chicago.
on? You want your camera on, Tanya?
That's my second home, not bro. Okay.
Oh,
Tanya, you want your camera on?
Saying nap
no,
time.
wait.
Bro, I kept telling you.
Gary is terrible. I'm telling you, boy. You get your ass messed up around there, Gary.
Dang, now saying her device not. Now saying her device is not connected. Let me see if it drop it again. It said your device disconnected, Tanya. I dropped it again.
Fat.
I keep my thing on me, hollow points and all. Can't you see it?
You better like Gary. They don't play around there. Like that junk.
Let me see. Tanya probably coming back up. Lord. Those is all the good old days. All the good TV shows like Three's Company used to be out. I
Yes,
used to love it some
that was my show. Three's Company.
Y'all used to go to them
Three's
drive-in
Company.
movie theaters and stuff.
And what's happening?
I never been to a drive-in movie
Huh?
theater. Maybe because they didn't have that many up north, but probably the
Yeah,
south.
they kind of grew out of them. You been to a drive through? I mean, a drive-in Mark?
No,
Really?
that wasn't even a thing. That wasn't even a thing.
But some places that you go to, they have them like just for the sake of trying to like keep it a
They,
thing.
yeah, they might bring it back for like some old, like an old school night type thing, but
They should.
I think they should. I'm here. I think
Yeah.
Wisconsin Dells still have one. Tanya, where you
Really?
at? Yeah, they.
Go,
I mean,
yeah, mom, make it short. Make a video.
go to Wisconsin Dells 2 hours away.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's towards Madison. Okay, Tanya.
Let me tell y'all. I was over here knocked the. Y'all
What
know
you
I
took
be going
a
to
nap?
sleep. I was asleep. I be dozing. I be going to sleep. Let me tell y'all. And what did we just talk about? These damn baby. Now let me tell you, I have not been with my son. This is my youngest son, father. And
Yeah.
I really need this ninja to get over me. I have not been with this ninja since 2009. What year we in? We talking about 15, 14. A long time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I'm sleep, snoring. Y'all know how I get. You slide, listen, knocked out. This boy them called and he like, I don't have his number saved because this is how long I haven't been with him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he like, baby mama. I'm like, who is this?
Yeah.
Cause he sounded weird. I'm like, he like, baby mama. He like, no, I'm just playing. I just wanted to say this. Just saying, I still love you, bitch. And
Oh,
he hung up the phone.
What?
That nigga
Oh
love you
my,
for
You
real,
stalked
boy.
him
You
out.
oh
better.
my
what?
gosh, y'all. I just called my son. My son is so mad too, because my son like, dang, that nigga don't even be calling me.
What? What made him say
Listen,
that?
girl, he
He
does
and his
this
feelings.
like once every year. I swear to God. And now I told my son, I said I have to block him now. He does it like once a year. I swear, like boy, I need you to just get over me. Like it's been since '09.
But wait, how old is he to be even acting that way though?
We're the same age.
Lord?
We're you know I left him
He
because
just
he was an
letting you know.
alcoholic.
He letting you know he's still alive, man. He letting you know he's
Yeah,
still
I don't
on top of
care.
ground.
I don't. I don't.
But what was
I,
the reason to just hang up the phone though? You sure he okay? Because that sounds
I
like a
don't.
weird
I
phone
don't
call.
care. I told y'all I left him because he was an alcoholic, and this my son was like that nigga probably drunk somewhere.
I
Right,
just about
gotta
to say his
be.
ass drunk right now. He drunk as
Gotta be.
hell right now.
He
Hey, when I get
1000
drunk,
said
I
he
get to calling
reminiscing
people
back
too.
down memory lane.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, leave me alone. I was
I'm
sleeping
telling you.
so good, y'all. I said, and I called my son. I said, let me see if Gamma and them still on live because I gotta go join the live and tell them.
Wait a minute, as much as you change your number, how did he have your number?
No, this is the number that I don't change. This
Oh,
is
okay,
the
I was about
number
to
that
say.
yeah, this is the
Okay.
number that only my family has.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so he held on to that number
Yes, this
for dear life.
I've had this number since my son was a newborn.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so
Lord,
I
that
was
is too
like,
funny.
let me
Where
hop
he
on
live,
this live.
Tanya?
Casey said he
I
did a
don't
mic drop
know.
on you.
You don't know
Today
where he live.
no, he lived he when I first moved to Georgia, he moved here with me. And we broke up 2 years after I was here.
Oh.
I'm sorry, a year after I was
Mm-mm-mm.
here. I moved here in '08. So we broke up in 2009. A year after I was here, we was broke up.
Girl, that man wants you back.
Girl, I don't want him. I haven't wanted him since 2006. It just took me to 2009 to break up
Man,
with him.
you ran over your blessing, girl. You came over your blessing hard. Hey, man, what baby daddy just called me, y'all?
Cassie said, Taya, he did a mic drop on you like you did him,
Girl,
Mm-hmm.
listen,
or like you did
Cassie.
us.
Oh my God. I was so annoyed, y'all. I was sleeping so good.
And he knew you would sleep too. That's that vibe us baby daddies be having. Like, let me call her ass. I know she's get some
Right.
good rest right now too.
Dang.
But what if
Woke
you
your
was
ass
with
right on
somebody
up.
and they heard somebody? What could that have turned into?
Exactly. That's the thing.
They
That is
could have been
the
like, what?
the last guy I dated, he called while he was here one night. This is what he randomly does this. And I'll be like, bruh, people don't believe that I have not been with him since 2009.
Yeah.
Like literally, haven't
Dang.
touched them, haven't smelt them, nothing since 2009.
What? Lord, your son said he don't even call me. Lord,
But
that's
my
too
son
funny.
was like, my son was tripping out when I just told him this. I was like, Lord,
That is too funny.
it's a
That's too
mess.
funny.
But yeah, I was like, let me see. I told my son, I said, let me see if Gaminum's still alive because this is something they talking about on the panel. I said,
Right.
let me go check so I can. Oh, girl, I was
Girl, you better
knocked
find out
out.
where he live.
I don't want to know where he lived. I don't want to know nothing
I'm
about
talking for
that
your
man.
safety.
No, he ain't. Nah, he ain't crazy. He might be a little loony, but he ain't crazy. He know I don't play. Honey, I
Lord.
done went to jail over that boy before. Not because I was fighting over him, but because I tried to hurt him.
Yeah. Oh, maybe he'll think twice then. Maybe
Yeah,
he'll think
he
twice.
ain't crazy.
Lord.
But all
Good.
right, y'all. I'm gonna try to go back to sleep, honey.
Okay, good night. We're about to all get out of here. Thanks everybody who came up on the panel. I
All
appreciate
right.
y'all. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Good
Tomorrow,
night.
good night. Y'all have a good night and keep up with my community wall. Y'all keep up my community wall. I have stuff written down. If it's not right here, I don't want to speak too fast about what it is. But tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow we'll be on Get Your Big Ass Up. That's where we're at. We're gonna be on there on that channel. I have my cousin who's a dietitian who's coming over to talk on a specific subject, and I'll drop that in the community wall over on Get Your Big Ass Up and it's Gamma's World. So y'all come and support me on that live. Yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Tomorrow's Tuesday. So that's what we're doing on Get Your Big Ass Up. And then over here is Drop It Like It's Hot. I believe Tuesdays. I gotta look, y'all. I think it's drop. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. So before y'all get out of here, everybody make sure y'all hitting that like button. Man, y'all. Okay. Tomorrow is Tap the Link Tuesdays. We're gonna be network. Oops. Lord. Huh. Mm. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why it just my computer just went off. Yeah. Um, I don't know why. Oh, I'm on it twice. Hold on. Okay. How did tomorrow is Tap the Link Tuesdays. So on Tap the Link Tuesday, I'm echoing y'all. What am I doing? Hold on. Let me remove this one. Mm, um, uh, dang. Okay, I don't know. I might be I might okay, I think if I speak on the other one, y'all can't hear me. But I'm about to in the anyways, I just want to let y'all know that tomorrow is Tap the Link. Y'all can hear me now, right? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me now. I don't know what I did. Can you hear me now? Okay. So tomorrow is Capital Link Tuesdays, where we're going to be doing some networking. So if you are a content creator, y'all make sure that y'all in the building because while y'all in here, we're going to be trying to see if we can get these subscribers to kind of tap the link and like subscribe to each other and do all that kind of thing. So make sure y'all come over here and get in the chat. Just talking about supporting the channel and things like that. So then of course y'all know we're gonna end up with some kind of topic, but I don't have a planned topic for that. We'll play it by ear. Just make sure you're in the house over on It's Grandma's World. And so we're gonna have Tap the Link Tuesday, where the my moderators will be dropping those links for all of the content creators in the house. So y'all make sure y'all over here so that y'all can participate. Okay. I want to say good night, everyone. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Yes. Thanks so much for everybody who did hit the like button. 60 likes, 34 people in the chat. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a good night. I will be going live on both is Grandma's World and Get Your Big Ass Up tomorrow. Okay. So thank y'all. See y'all later. I think I said I'm way behind in the stream. That's okay. We have to be ready to go anyways. Okay. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's see.